What's up, YouTube? Hi, I'm Kareem Zamir. Those are the Seekers of Gallant. That's Second Wake. Welcome. Now you're all caught up. This is Second Wake. Don't tell me. Episode 45. Check the edits. Cool, great. Okay, good job, future me. We said the right episode. Didn't have to re-record that at all. So yes, when we last left the dear heroes of the Seekers of Gallant, yes, they did some stuff and some things, and I do believe they recovered an item of immeasurable, terrible, fiendish power that can even pin strange, odd white things into a forest tree trunk. It was very, very confusing. After a late and atrocious night in the glade of whatever this thing is, the group discovered the root cause of the issue being a sacred relicus item that has been left within the Feywild for time eternal. Upon recovering it, Kobold Jones was, well, entreated to a number of strange, confusing situations that he found himself in, asking to be repaid in kind with the defeat and destruction of his sworn enemy, or whoever he says to kill. And taking this in kind, two now very welcoming individuals have taken on and absorbed the form of Kobold Jones and now sit in wait, these changeling-like creatures now at the beck and call of the Koboldian warrior. As your dear friend, your werewolf guide, returns to the glade, now able to enter within the grove itself, you all make haste and make preparations to defeat my sworn enemy. That's right, Montserrat, the Glamorous's absolute sworn enemy, this foul, evil, knightish paladin knave who has been stuck in this terrible place, away from the ability for me to interact with him. It's a whole thing, okay? It's like, it's my whole mission in life is to just murder this guy. He's a real piece of crap. All right, once you all do that for me, we'll talk turkey. Until then, go get him. And that's where we find ourselves here today. So, Seekers of Gallant, will find yourselves now in this clearing grove. The Feywild forest that surrounds you is wasting very little time in reclaiming this earth. It has been time unknowable to you, uncountable to mortality itself, since this ground was able to be entreated upon from the various vines, root structures, and living creatures of this forest, this dark and kind of almost vividly so fey forest, absorbed and kind of bled into a number of deep magical connections to the area while still being overall deep within the unseelie and seelie courts in their own respective ways. As you all have reclaimed this unknown blade, this strange-looking hookish short sword, you find yourselves with two new companions. What is it that you all would like to do? As your dear friend Tabby has told you,
we are awaiting your approval to leave, Seekers of Gallant.
I would like to do something really important here.
Okay.
I'll fart.
Okay, you fart.
I want to see if the clones also do the same.
Oh, if they'll mimic your movements?
Yeah, but like a physical movement.
Are you okay, this is going to be an odd one. How many minutes are we? We're 22 minutes in on the recording, folks. You on YouTube, we're starting with a fart. Go ahead and roll me a performance check. I'm going to say you're trying to force a bowel movement, but you're doing so in a way that you're trying to get them to also copy and mimic. So we'll say, like, give me a performance. I feel like that's a pretty fair roll. You know, if you roll bad, we're going to have some discussions here.
13.
13, okay. You lean into it. The two kind of like clones of Kobold Jones look and stare curiously with like hissing snarls, trying to kind of be tough and rumble and tumble as the kobold is. And you full on kind of like arch a leg up and bend that knee in, and you hear the tiniest little kind of escape out. The two of them kind of curiously look at each other before very slowly lifting a leg each, and the same kind of noise escaping Kobold Jones.
It was just very important to me to know that my followers were with me to the ends of the earth.
Yeah,
This is
no.
how I could know.
Yeah, they're literally
This was
ride
their
or die.
test.
Yeah. Okay. Strange test, but I'm
Anyway,
for
onward.
it. Onward. Okay. For the rest of you, Seekers of Gallant, is there anything you wish to do at this moment?
I'll resummon Aja.
Okay. You bring her back from a very distant area as she reappears and is summoned upon your shoulder before kind of coiling a bit. You feel like a lump and a smell. There's definitely a scent that follows her, and you look over, and wrapped at the end of her tail is a large half-cut pineapple with a bright kind of like frou-frou looking umbrella in it, and a straw, like a big twisty straw. And she's wearing a lei, and she has her cigarette smoking. She goes, "Oh no, what have you done? Why am I here again?"
Oh, we were going to head out. I didn't know you'd started a little vacation.
I thought I was on vacation, yes.
Would you like me to send you back?
Yes, I would.
Would it be okay if I call you if I need you?
No, I mean, it depends. I was kind of chatting up a lizard boy.
Oh.
Yes, he works at the cabana.
I'll try not to interrupt then. I'll let her return.
All right, you banish her. She vanishes again. A little bit of like the pineapple mimosa juice that she was drinking splashes on the ground, and she vanishes back into another part of the Feywild. Probably where all of the other very well and affluent Fey creatures that are summoned with Find Familiar go to stay. At Casa Day, we have magic.
Sorry, Purple Kush.
Yeah.
Would you like me to get whatever information I could about that blade that you're holding? I could at least get a name.
All right. I'll kind of present it.
You hold onto the end of it and hold it out towards Vel.
I'll cast Identify.
The two seeming clones of Kobold Jones like hiss and kind of like look into Kobold Jones and like start kind of like worming their way closer to Velithil. Bartholomew like looks at this and goes, "Oh no, and like translates and like confirms, goes, sorry, you pointed your sword at her and they thought that you were going to want them to kill her, so be very careful with that, Mr. Jones. I'm so sorry. Yes, terribly sorry about that."
Or you told them not to kill her though, right?
Yes, I said not right now. That's not what he's saying right now. Yes. There's no word for like mercy in Primordial. It's more like not this one's time was kind of the verbiage used. Unless it is, in which case those are fighting words, Mr. Kobold Jones.
I would never do that to Mom.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Right. Oh, code names. Yes. Purple Boy.
Whatever.
So you're gonna cast Identify on the short sword?
Yeah.
All right. You kind of begin working the 10-minute ritual of Identify. Does anyone else want to do anything while this ritual is progressing, or everyone good to kind of wait?
Good to wait.
Good to wait, we say. Okay, great. I'm trying to wolf this coffee down. I need it. All right, so a long-drawn effigy of shadow erupts out and twists and begins to prickly emanate from a 2D dimension into a 3D reality. This heavy-clad, cloaked creature rises from the depths of Velithil's shadow and places two heavy, shadowous, almost like dolorous hands upon the necromancer and leans in and goes,
"Oh, now this is something curious, very curious indeed. You found a blade with no name yet to be attributed to it. There is much that it holds beneath its steel, forged times ago, far beyond my own reckoning or vision. There are wards and safeguards that prevent its true purpose from being unearthed from one such as I, but there could be mysteries hidden within its very core, things of legends and lore unknown to this world. What I can tell you is this blade has a singular purpose. It has been called, and it has been etched within the side of the blade, to be known simply as Promgengiva's Bane. It is a dastardly weapon through which all who call shape-shifting in their lifeblood a foe to be dealt with. There is a great grudge, there is a great hatred, and there is a vileness to this weapon that stands opposed to any whose form is up for debate. This is all I'm able to tell you, as this has been a use of the Identify spell. The shadow falls back into your own and vanishes from sight.
Looks like he's developing a bit of a sense of humor. Is that pleasant? Can I get a spelling on that?
Sure. It is Promgenjiva. Bane. Promgengiva's Bane. Technically, there's a apostrophe and an S in there somewhere, but that's how you spell Promgengiva.
That was surprisingly
Okay.
close.
Hey, I like spelling things phonetically because your boy ain't that smart about spelling. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. Spelling things is hard.
Especially made up words.
Surprisingly, not a made-up word. Shockingly, in fact, not a made-up word. Is a real word. Is it a real English word? I'll let Google Translate decide.
Oh, it means McFlurry.
Okay, small pause here. We getting to sue McDonald's over the McFlurry machine. They have to let you clean it now to have a McFlurry. So, not supporting McDonald's or anything, but that whole my ice cream machine is broken. Ain't gonna fly no more. You getting sued. Anyway, sorry.
I'm just saying, if it's the bane of some sort of gelatinous, all-powerful thing.
Mm-hmm. Lots of pink chicken out there,
Or
that's true.
clowns.
So, as I was expecting, not too much information, but truly a bane of Promgengiva and all more malleable folks, I suppose.
As you speak this word openly in the common tongue, you see both of the copies of Kobold Jones turn and whip their heads and stare at you.
I think we have a name for our friends.
Well, I guess that's cool. Alright, anyway, let's go kill the big handsome man.
Yes, but he was fat and ugly. I'm ready to go.
All right. Your werewolfen guide looks to you all and goes, I will lead you to the edge of the woods. There is a small path that, of course, will carry you through to the lake itself. It should be a simple matter to arrive then. But I will not leave these lands while my child is still being looked over by family. I hope you can understand, heroes.
Oh, it's quite alright. Taking us there was what we agreed upon.
Yes. I, as well, do not mean to pry, but there are more of you than when last we met. Is it common for the lizards to breed this quickly?
Surprisingly, yes, but that's not what happened. These are new friends.
New friends that look identical to you. Curious.
Yeah, I agree.
Well then, secrets are exactly that. Away we shall be. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. With that, she turns and kind of howls out, and you can hear echoes throughout the forest, this large kind of looming, "Hoo!"
kind of like ripping through much of the brush. You hear like the shrubs and like various other tree line areas begin to shake as various choruses of howls echo throughout this werewolfen woods. She makes a beeline north, begins heading a bit northeast from your position. It's a bit difficult to discern, but the sun overhead does kind of provide a stationary point. You all chase after her, and you are on the way. In doing so, you are led throughout a maze of sorts of vines, overgrown shrubbery, large kind of hilled root work and embedment. Each step and each rush to try and keep up with this fully adapted werewolf in full stride and sprint is met, thankfully, by paths that have been specifically seemingly picked out for people who are bipedal like yourselves to manage to keep up. There's no true pitfalls or traps or any type of terrain that slows you down, as you are under the benefits of a guide able to usher you throughout much of this area. However, keeping up with a full sprinted wolfen creature is a detriment into itself. I need everyone to make me an athletics check to keep pace. We can roll for Buddy. Shockingly, Buddy rolls an 18. Okay. At disadvantage, Buddy gets an 18. What the hell, game? We'll start here. JJ, what do we get?
16.
16, okay. Let's see here. Velithil, what do we get?
14.
14, okay, dokie. Morgan, what do we get?
14.
14. Orville, what do we get?
7.
Ooh, not good for the juggy man. Kobold Jones, what do we get?
16.
Okay. Celeste, what do we get?
I got a natural 1.
Ooh, also not good for the armor girl.
But it puts me at an 8 still.
Still at an 8? Okay, that's fine. Okay. So not below 5 total is the important part. Right? Okay. So for Orville and Celeste, Orville, you're thinking, so Celeste definitely didn't stretch before this run. Before she was like, oh, we're running. Okay. Like the whole way in her heavy plate mail trying to like move through this jungle of a forest. Celeste, you feel sweat dripping down your brow. You start kind of feeling like sharp pain in the back of your throat. You definitely feel that you've exerted yourself. You gain a point of exhaustion as you are trying to keep pace with a sprinting wolf. You don't fall behind the group, but you're definitely towards the back of the pack. Orville, you're starting to believe that last session when you and Buddy were doing some jogging, you definitely feel like you probably pulled a muscle somehow. And you feel it twist in pain, and you start kind of like limping a little bit, and you're kind of like doing the old like well, I mean, we just recently had the Olympics. Like any track star that's like, no, I can still run. I just got to do one more heat. I just gotta go. But there's clearly you're working an injury. You feel a pain as well as you fight through it. You gain a point of exhaustion. You are not coursed in sweat as much as Celeste is. The inside of her plate mail very clearly going to be a swamp in a bit. But for you definitely feel like there's something, you twisted or pulled something. There's probably like a Charlie horse that's working its way through, and it just makes for an unpleasant time and doesn't get you to get into that right kind of runner's rhythm as the rest of the group is managing to do. As you start to fall behind, Bartholomew will trot down back behind you and go, Mr. Short Goblin Man, keywords. Yes, sorry, we'll slow down. We can slow down. It's okay.
No, Dad, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I pulled something in my foot. I'll work it out here in the next like half mile or so.
Okay. Well, I didn't want you to fall behind because I know we worked out earlier. So 2 workouts in one day. Look at us. We're real rough and tumble types now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Adonis's bodies. That's what we're going to have. Neat.
Right.
Like keeps running. At this point, Buddy's only carrying like his robes, so it's just kind of like. Plus, elf in a forest, doing okay. Some of those things never go away. But yeah, you all travel throughout much of the morning into the middle of the afternoon. The journey itself is about a 2-hour jog through the forest. So you stop at certain points, catch your breath for a few minutes, then manage to continue further on. It is truly a testament of like a track meet at this point, trying to get through this. But you do look, and for those of you, Morgan, JJ, Velithil, let's see here. Yeah, the three of you specifically, with good passive perception, you do note that a number of the trees that you are running past have very heavy, freshly carved in claw marks that kind of reach out through the sides. Some of them, as you get further and deeper into the forest, have bloody claw marks that have been put into the trees. And you can see like pieces of what would have been kind of detriments or things that might have encountered you or harrowed your journey, having been dealt with by a unseen force that seems to guide and follow you through the forest. Paying it no mind, your werewolf and companion, 1 + 1 = 2, as they do tell me in Kobold Math School. I believe it's Blue Math teaches that on Saturdays. You all manage to finally come to the opening of a clearing. You can see these beautiful kind of mangrove trees begin to fall into place in presence of once where the forest was proper. Your guide stops, turns, looks in your direction, and points behind her to this long kind of very much like Moss Grove trail. There is a sickening sweet scent in the air. You can hear the wings of birds echoing from various avenues of the area. And she tells you,
This path will lead you directly to the lake. I will again warn you, my friends, that this individual is mighty, is powerful, is able to bring the best of my people to heal. If you mean to fight them, or better yet, drive them from these lands, be as prepared as you are able. I wish to, hopefully, see or hear of you once again, and that this not be the end of you. You have done me a great service, one my family will not soon forget.
Thank you for all your help, Tabby. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you, heroes from beyond these lands, for all that you have done. I thought my life over when strapped to the altar. Truly, it was but a new beginning.
Thanks, Tabby, and safe travels back. And I'm gonna
Yes.
hug her.
you hug her, and she can like, and then like slowly like big heavy claws like touching and scraping on the back of your plate mail, and kind of like this weird like, I'm gonna try a hug, I've never really done a hug. She does do that weird dog thing that all dogs do, where like if their snout is in like the trap of your neck, she kind of like rubs her wet nose against your neck. Because yeah, you know, that's the kind of the only thing. You do get the feeling that this is also like wolves in the wild. They probably like bite each other, and she resists the urge. Like you feel like some drool that she resists the urge to just bite the hell out of your neck, because that's probably not your thing. But yeah, then the hug is complete, and she lets you go, and she goes,
Oh, good. Oh, and
she narrows her eyes and looks and ends on Velithil and goes,
make sure in your journey you do not offend anyone the way you have offended me. Ask for proper pronouns.
and then she starts walking away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mom, get with the times.
Bartholomew looks around and goes, "Really, that is a very insightful werewolf. Truly, I didn't realize their like culture was that far ahead. That's great. It's very forward, progressive werewolves in the Feywild. This is a crazy place. We fought gingerbread men yesterday.
You know?
Wait,
haven't
are they
stopped
ginger
thinking-
people? Hold on, wait." And, like Bartholomew throws his hands up and goes, What wait, hold on.
Just don't think that much about it, buddy.
But they're made of ginger.
They weren't like living. I don't think.
Oh, wait.
No,
Okay.
see here, buddy. It's real simple. Gingerbread folk are here and have souls. Ginger people We're back on the material plane and don't have souls.
Wait, you're making a joke about redheads, aren't you? All right. I see you, Mr. Jones. All right. Wait, no. Not the kobold one.
We're
Wait.
looking at me.
Wait. Lee, but... Buddy just walks away, walks to the edge, just let me know when we're going to die.
Anytime now.
Anytime.
All right. Is there anything that we need to do before we go into this situation?
If anyone else
Couldn't
has
hurt
any
to get a lay of the land.
preparation.
I think I'm as good as I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the first step is going to be to find Mr. Big Butt.
Mr. Big Butt?
I don't want to send anyone in alone to try and scout out. We don't know how far we're going. I think we should just prepare ourselves and proceed gingerly and silently until we can get a lay of any information.
Now, is that Ginger like the people, or Ginger like the soulless beings on the Everweald?
I think we're talking about people at this point.
Oh,
Buddy.
okay, cool. The
I
sun
don't
is
wanna be
very
the first-
bright. I'm
don't
going
wanna
to
be
get
the
a burn.
Okay, buddy.
Am I doing it right?
No.
Oh, darn. Okay.
I gotta say it.
Mhm.
I kind of miss D3. Does anybody else miss him?
My ankles don't, and my knees are thankful for it.
Okay, just me. That's okay.
No, I miss him too. He was starting to grow on me a little more and more.
Literally,
He's my little
or
buddy.
like
Well, yeah.
figuratively.
You know, he has been growing with every soul. I wonder how big he got after those last couple souls.
He's like a
Think about
fungus,
how
that
big he is
one.
now.
Yeah.
He might even be bigger than me.
Oh, I hope not.
He might not fit inside that Teddy Tungsten.
I was
anymore.
just about to ask, do you think he outgrew it already?
Well, I hope so.
I hope not.
Buying
Come on, think
buying
of the
that
next
little
armor we're gonna.
whatever, that terrible suit of armor was a mistake. I will stand on that hill until I'm dead, which is probably soonish.
Well,
Eh.
Don't worry, buddy. Me too.
Yeah, same.
You're also going to die soon?
Maybe.
I feel like you're more formidable. Plus, your companions here, and like he points at the two copies of you, and they both kind of look, and like it's three Kobold Joneses all giving that like meh kind of look to Bartholomew, and he's like, right. Right. Okay, well, that's fine then. I'm not liking this whole triplicate thing, Mr. Purple Man.
It's fine. It's fine.
One of you is enough.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Mhm.
Nothing bad could possibly happen because of this.
And then something bad happened because of this. But yeah, any other things you guys want to do prepping before you enter into this long kind of lakeside pathway? No? All right. So, who is leading the group? Let's get a marching order together. This is a thing that should evoke fear into every D&D player's heart, but don't worry about it. Who is in front?
I'll go first.
Kobold Jones. Are your
Are we
clones coming with
sure
you?
that we don't want our best eyes up front as opposed to our best body? Compliments to you, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, Kobold Jones starts flexing. He's doing the Mr. Universe poses.
yeah, doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Best body, huh?
Best body. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you tell it to me every day?
But no, that's
Yeah,
my
I don't
only
know, I don't see
suggestion
it
is do we want a better lookout right up front, or do we want a better stack of meat?
I could definitely be a looky outy up front.
No, you are a healer with low hit points. You get in middle.
Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Unga bunga there, Velafil? Unga Bunga, healer in middle, Unga
The
Bunga.
simple fact you learn.
Well, I mean, my perception's not too bad. So.
Neither is mine and neither is Morgan's, so I think Morgan has the best.
Yeah, Morgan, I think, has a +1 on everybody here. If I'm not
Gotcha.
mistaken. I think
If
Morgan's
she's
got,
also
like,
a little head and we're stealthing, she's probably the most capable of not being seen.
it's probably fair. What
So
say
I think
you,
it's
Morgan?
kind of
You can go, Brown.
Hmm?
That's fine.
So Kobold Jones and Morgan 2x2, hurrah, hurrah. And then what do you want to put, like, the Kobold clones behind Kobold Jones?
oh, the kobold clones.
They're called my posse.
The KP.
That's-
The KP.
That's a religious term.
Oh, okay. The posse of Jones. Would you call them the Joan S. brothers?
No, but I would call them the purple posse.
The purple posse. Okay. That works for me. Who's after the purple posse, the PPs?
Couldn't make it any better.
I could not. I really could try, and I refuse.
Do we want to put JJ and Buddy there?
JJ and Buddy in the middle?
Protective right behind the horrible monstrosities?
Hey, wait a second. They look just like me.
They're terrifying. Each and every one of them. All three of them. Menaces to society.
And I complimented you. It's time to tear you back down.
Got to keep you
No.
low. Awful. Who's after JJ and Buddy? We got Orville, we have Celeste, we have Velithil.
Bring up the back.
You'll bring up the butt.
Yeah.
Celeste said, ain't nobody getting back behind us.
Okay, so then me and
Oh,
Orville-
no, they probably will. I'm just back here, though, in case they want to chat.
In case they want,
Like,
in case they want to get crit for like 100 damage.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
What's
not get
up?
crazy.
What's up? What's good?
Buddy, JJ, me and Orville, and then Celeste.
Okay. Celeste is like between two squares, like, hoo, 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 hoo. You can try to sneak up on us, but I'm too fast. All right, so easily enough, you all begin to march down this, again, this very beautiful looking grove where the forest you're exiting from is very doom and gloom and definitely has the more winter born and birth aspects of like a dark kind of magic is found in the absence of light kind of feeling of the Fey magics themselves. This is much more beautiful. It is extravagant. There are bright blossoming roses and flowers that seem to emanate throughout vine work that kind of runs through these beautiful looking mangrove trees. There is a wet squishing sound of the road ahead as you can hear your boots under heel begin to kind of squish and squeak the entire time. As you do so, you do begin to hear faint kind of buzzing, and you can look ahead. Morgan, with her passive perception of 15, you note just up ahead, you can see a small kind of like dip in the road ahead, roughly about 100, 200 feet in front of you guys, that seems to go down to a small kind of like embankment. And you can start hearing through like the weave of the trees and the forest themselves that it opens up to something bigger. You do, however, also see hanging from this kind of like overbearing archway a number of massive, and I truly mean Kobold Jones size big, beehives that are currently stationed right above the dip. And you can see these what amount to terrifyingly horrible bees about the size of about half of a Kobold Jones, give or take. They're about the size of D3, actually. Yeah, probably a good way to look at it. They are giant freaking bees crawling out of these massive hives that seem to have been nestled in with these fruit-producing mangrove trees. What would you like to do?
Would an Arcana check be able to give me any information on these?
A nature check would be able to give you information on these.
Well, I wasn't sure how natural they were.
They're pretty natural.
none of
Well,
that.
for here, they are very natural. For where you're from, they might be considered monstrous creatures.
Hey, Dusty Mom. You think these shoes will let me talk to him at all?
Oh, Dusty Mom. Wait, no, that's not me. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I think that would be very, very dangerous and reckless, which is a thing that you're rather good at, my beloved little green. But I don't think those shoes have such magical property.
Buddy
I
looks and
wouldn't-
turns to you and goes, "You'll never know if you don't
Gadsby
try,
Steve.
son."
Are you fucking serious right now?
But Bartholomew puts a hand on Orville's shoulder and goes, "Go get him, champ. I think you've got this."
Why?
Truthful? Can
Well,
I insight check this?
Yeah, go right ahead. Go ahead and roll insight. Bartholomew will not roll deception because he honestly believes this at this point.
It's a 16.
A 16? Okay. Yeah, you don't get any ill will from Bartholomew. With a 16 insight, though, you do look and you note that like the bottom of one of his eyelids is like twitching up and down. There's something wrong with Bartholomew. Maybe not like outwardly or physically, but as a few of you are kind of shaky this morning, especially after meeting your friends, Buddy's probably not all there, and you're getting a very, very like strange mixture of like overwhelming, unbridled, insane positivity and the kind of hero worship belief that you guys haven't failed yet, so what? This couldn't possibly stop you. These are bees. Buddy has seemingly gained the thought process, or rather belief, the full belief structure that these goddamn seekers of Gallant. If you think bee shoes can make you talk, go for it, bud. Like, he is full on, like, yeah, I mean, they're heroes. They're probably going to be gods one day. 100%. You start to, with a 16 insight, you kind of peer into the shaken and broken mind of Buddy, the elf. And, yeah, you discern that he's just a little ray of sunshine this morning. I think.
Like, unnaturally so, right?
Like, not unnaturally so, just like one of those people that always have a good day, because if they have a bad day, it'll like break them, you know what I mean? Like, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't have any spoons left and is just like, yeah, man, 100%. Of course.
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
I'm not
Do
arguing
you
that.
mean a morning person?
Mm-hmm. Those gosh darn morning people like me. Yeah, he's just a ray of sunshine. He's just happy about it. He's like, you know, I've seen stupid as shit. Could work. Don't know. Don't. Now, Miss, I'm not going to call you Dusty. Whatever they want to call you. Let's not stifle Little Green's creative freedom. If he thinks that the magic bee shoes he got from that devil girl, or whatever was the story with that, can help him talk to bees, maybe. I mean, Purple Kid has a knife that lets him talk to primordials. I don't know. But who are we to sit here and say he can't do it? He can do anything that he puts his little mind to. That's not to say his mind is little, it's just he is short.
So, you gonna do it?
Yeah, are you going to do it?
I think I'd like to just keep it in my pocket as a backup plan, if I'm being honest.
You
here.
can't put shoes in your pocket. They're covered in dirt. That's ridiculous. Shoes go on your feet.
Keeps bugs
Dad.
in his pockets. There's
Dad.
already dirt.
Oh, that's right. You do eat bugs. All right. Yep. No, that's fine. Yep. Keep them right next to the worms, son.
Why don't you go try to eat those bees, Orville?
Oh, mouthful of bees.
No, that thing's like half my size. I can't eat that much.
You
I'm so proud
Again,
of him right now.
another hand on your shoulder from Bartholomew and goes, if you put your mind to it, I think you could eat those bees. You could wolf them up. I think you
Dad,
could do it.
look, I eat quick, but I can't eat a lot.
And you see Bartholomew like crouch down and does like the dad at a soccer game thing with you, 2 hands on your shoulders now, and goes, and I'm telling you, you don't know what you can do. You can accomplish great things. This could be the moment for you.
Wow.
Dad, look, I got my blood pumping. I'm going. We just went on a nice run. I'm not quite hungry yet. I don't have that much stomach space. Divert a bunch of blood from the rest of me. Let's just let's not go for the buffet.
Okay, well, I think that's quitter talk, but I'm gonna let you not do this one. Maybe, Mr. Purple, do you want to go eat some bees? Orville thinks he can't do it right now.
I don't like bees.
Oh, okay, well done. Okay, well, I'm out of guesses.
How far away are these bees from us?
Morgan will tell you. Morgan does the old, like, hold on. It's about 198 feet. The old archer eye, like, wind conditions what they are, you'd have to shoot about 3 degrees off of target. You'd probably hit it dead center. About 198 feet, give or take. Or however Morgan would say it.
Can we go around them?
No, they're in the way. There's one path that
leads. Path, or are they above the path?
They're right above the dip. So as you go down, they'd be right overhead.
Okay.
You'd enter into their territory for a moment. A spell, if you will. Magic puns. Again, I'm not hearing any other options. Orville, go up there and eat those goddamn bees. Like, see what all the buzz is about. That's a joke. Oh, it's good. It's good.
That's a good one.
The old tortoise that was in that stall the other day. Really just love that brand of humor. Super good.
I thought he was stuck on the elevator then.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. I feel like I'm always there. Smoke them out?
Try to smoke them out.
I don't think these bees do drugs.
But do you know?
I don't know.
Look,
you know what? Give it a go.
Buddy, the only one who can speak to bees right now is Little Green, okay?
That is true. That is true. I mean, go see if they smoke. And if they're down, then... You know, I don't know what you've got on you, Purple, but I've heard you've been called Purple Kush, so maybe you are what's hot right now.
What has the Feywild done to you?
I am having a beautiful day. I have outrun our dear green sun. I have air in my lungs. My blood is pumping. My ears are abnormally large for normal. And overall, I'm feeling it. Tell you the truth, I am absolutely living right now.
Alright, fair enough.
It's a good day to be alive.
Sounds like foreshadowing.
What?
We could try fire.
See
if that works.
Do bees like fire?
If the smoke would...
Oh, we're smoking them. Oh, like on fire smoke. I see where I was confused. Okay. That seems much more reasonable. I think you could do it.
We don't want to try talking to them first.
Oh my god.
Celeste brings up a good point.
Talk to them.
Go talk to the bees.
I mean, just attacking them seems a little...
I wasn't going to attack them. I was going to set the ground beneath them on fire and see if that would make them to be... No, I'm not trained in nature. I don't know anything.
I mean...
No bees about that.
Okay.
So who's gonna go walk up and talk to the bees? I'm gonna do an ancient elven ritual to decide. Not it.
I suppose.
Hold on, if we're actually going to do this, we are still in the Feywilds. They may speak Sylvan.
Oh, okay. Well, if they speak Sylvan, it's between me and one other person, and that person failed the ritual. I don't make the rules, Kobold.
I'm a very pleasant person, so this should be a piece of cake. And I'll go ahead and crack my knuckles as I walk towards the bees.
Okay.
Hey, Purple Man, do you want to borrow the bee shoes?
Oh yes, the bee shoes.
They might help.
They could help.
Probably aren't going to fit over my my greaves.
You can just put them on your hands.
that obstructs finger use, just in case
Oh,
worse
right.
comes to worse. Hey, buddy, tell these my religious followers not to get involved here.
Okay. You see Buddy start relaying and pointing and like that, and the two of them kind of look and they start hissing and they speak. They actually speak Draconic. So you hear Cobalt Jones as they start speaking this kind of like raspy, like you translate it as one of them starts speaking, and they hear the
You're telling me they are going to talk to the bees? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Seems good.
Alright, whatever you say, Dad.
All right, that's what I said.
I will go try to approach the bees.
All right. You walk up. You start hearing the buzzing, the loud kind of flapping of bee wings coming to the area. As you approach, the numbing sound of the multitude of wings begins to drive deeply into your mind. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
It's a 15.
15. You manage to kind of like rub your ears a bit and kind of like ignore the loud buzzing as it creeps into your mind. It isn't enough to drive you crazy or wound you and hamper you in any way, but it continues to build louder and louder the closer you get to these hives. Eventually you get rather close and you see a large kind of like thorax rip out from the dirt, just like about 30 feet from the hives, and a small kind of like yellow jacketed like large bee crawls out of the earth and looks at you and like stares you down. And what do you want to say? What do you want to do?
Hey, we don't want to threaten or make any harm, but I need to get past here.
You say this in Sylvan?
Yeah.
You hear,
Oh, you don't want to cause any harm, do you? You're stepping all over our dirt. This is the Queen's dirt. Who are you?
I'm Purple Kush.
Purple Kush, never heard of you. This is the Queen's dirt. Okay? I'm going to make sure you don't step on the Queen's dirt.
Is there like a way that we can go around and continue to follow this path without stepping on the Queen's dirt? Because we'd love to do that.
no, this is the only way. This is the only path. You want to go through the forest? You certainly can. But this is the Queen's dirt, and I'm not going to let you stamp on it.
That's not nice.
Well, I mean, we came here first, so we make the rules there, guy. I'll have you know, I worked my way up to guard from Honey Dweller, okay? So, maybe you want to slow your roll there, Purple Kirsch.
Well, I mean, like, could you guys carry us over the Queen's dirt?
Could I just carry you over the Queen's dirt? Just carry him over the Queen's dirt. He said, hey, Frank! You hear, and a bee comes out of the hive covered in honey. He's like, what do you need, Maurice? This guy just wants us to lift him over the Queen's dirt. Just he wants to lift him over the Queen's dirt. It's not going to happen. He goes, yeah, not going to happen. You heard Maurice. Can't happen. Can't happen. It's me. Can't happen. Can't just lift you over the Queen's dirt. You look heavy. We're not doing it.
You guys can't handle that?
No, can't handle it. Sorry.
You work for the Queen.
Yeah, I work for the Queen. I don't work for you.
Yeah, but guys who work for the Queen could certainly lift up people over
yeah,
Queen's
I mean,
dirt.
I could if I wanted to, but I don't. Because I don't.
Oh.
I'm just telling you right now. You step on the Queen's dirt, you're getting stung. I'm going to sting you. You ever been stung before?
Yeah.
It's very painful. Oh, okay. Well, you know then.
Have you ever stung anyone before?
No, I have not.
What happens if you do?
Hey, Frankie, what happens if I sting somebody? You hear, you fulfill your glorious purpose for the Queen. There you go. Easy as he does. I fulfill my glorious purpose for the Queen. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. You ready to get stung? And he like angles his ass with his thorax and stinger at you. He's like, I will sting the hell out of you.
I'll just turn around.
All right.
Walk away.
That's what I thought. Purple Kush, my thorax. It kind of like rolls back into the dirt a little bit, kind of like a mud wasp a bit. Like kind of like just waits there, and like big old stinger up in the air. You return back to your group.
So they say that they won't allow us to walk over the Queen's dirt.
Interesting.
Which I presume is anything past where that guy, Maurice, I think his name was.
He's got a name?
Yeah, he's got a name.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least they're civil enough to have names.
Yeah, they seem to have like a pretty interesting, like, hierarchy of caste system going on here. He said that he brought himself up from being a honey worker to a guard, so I mean that must mean something.
Probably
So
pretty important.
what you're saying is that a guard's making decisions for the Queen?
I mean, it sounds like
to
he's
be fair,
enforcing
he's
it.
making a decision about guarding. So if anyone could make that decision, it would probably be him.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
Also, they're suicidal because they think that stinging somebody will be fulfilling the Queen's glorious purpose. So,
I mean, won't it?
Is that suicidal or
Technically-
religious?
I think
Both.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay, yeah, no, that's terrible. Does anyone have a way to describe to bees that they will die if they sting somebody?
Yeah, but that might be like their glorious purpose,
Oh, right. Ew.
just like a normal cult,
I don't think the C word is going to fly here, Mr. Purple Dush. Don't think we want to use the C word.
Okay.
Might be a buzz.
I have a solution for this, because it allows us to not touch the dirt, but it is wasting a fairly powerful spell.
Does it prevent us from getting stung?
All that they say
I
is
mean,
that
it depends on how they agree to me creating a floating disc for a couple of you to sit on, and then hopping on the back of a skeletal specter while it carries us across their land, and then dropping people off, and then going and getting everyone else.
That seems like a lot of work to
It's all I've got.
Is there no other way we
I
can just,
mean-
go through the forest and come back?
What if
Like,
We don't
that's
want to
boss
lose
or
the
something?
path.
what if we just have Celeste throw everyone over the dirt?
What if I just ruin their whole goddamn hive?
I
no.
would.
Why?
That seems like taking the chaos option there.
You want me to try throwing you across, buddy?
No, I'm not going first. No.
Okay.
Not that you couldn't. I believe you could throw me first, but I would prefer not to if given the option.
How far is the distance?
You look and it's you can't really tell. Like Cobalt Jones got a bit
Oh,
closer, and you can see that the path goes down into like a rolling bend, and then down into like a more kind of like collected path towards whatever this lake or river or whatever nonsense it is.
And there's no other ways.
I have a solution if they accept it. I just don't know if they're going to like creepy ghosts carrying elves with other. We're just going to float on by. Everyone will float by. We won't touch the dirt.
Yeah, but I mean, all he mentioned was like, stepping on dirt, but he didn't go through a full list of what their rules, regulations, and guarding repertoire is, so they could also be trying to protect their airspace.
Yeah,
and he
well,
never
that's
got
why we'd
around
have to
that.
go ask them that.
Oh well, yeah. It sounds like you've kind of done half the job there, Mr. Purple. And we could go back. I'll go with you if you're scared, and we could ask like all of the reasons why this seems like a bad idea.
Any other ideas?
You could hold my hand if you're frightened.
Could just run and jump.
Run and jump.
Hey, you asked for an idea. I was just offering one.
No, I think that's a great idea. Honestly, that sounds awesome. You could jump the heck out of that too. I mean, Orville, I'm sorry, Little Green could probably do a flip or something. He's very good at jumping.
Oh, please don't suggest he flip.
Maybe
Oh my
the best
God.
jumper. Why, can he not do flips?
Last time he tried to flip off a rock, he busted his face open and nearly died.
He almost broke his neck.
That's called experience, I think. You'll definitely not do it again, Mr. Jones.
Did he die?
Little Green.
You don't know who people are, do you?
There's code words and names, and it's very difficult to keep it all straight. I think at one point they were talking about switching names, and then now there's multiple Jonesies, and I can't say that. Darn it! All the things. Yes.
Dad,
Hi.
You don't know your
Slow down.
children's names.
You're confusing the children between the two of us, and you're being heightest.
That is
Check
fair.
yourself.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You know, when you're right, you're right. I apologize. I just remember early on, you were like, what if we just switched names, and then no one knows whose name is what? Now I'm confused. Somewhat
Let's
scared.
Just go ask if we'd be allowed to hover on by.
Float.
I mean,
Yes.
could they stop all of us? I mean, you know what? Never mind. It's a hive of bees. They could definitely stop.
I don't think they could stop you. Personally, I think you are an unstoppable force.
While I do believe that we could handle this, I believe it would be a waste of our time and energy, and likely cause quite a few nasty stings that we don't need to have right now.
I wonder if the knight stomped all over them, how they'd feel. If we
Oh,
said
yeah,
we're going
that's
to
a
go
good
take care of
question.
him, and we're on our way to handle him.
Why don't we?
Yeah.
We'll go back up. Let's,
Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
Ask him about the knight guy.
Yeah. Right after you. I can't hear. I can't hear Mr. Jones. Am I deaf? Is the world deafened me?
Is any better?
There we go. Okay, now I can hear you. Sorry about that, Mr.
Alright,
Purple.
So I will go up to him,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I'll ask him if there was a knight guy who was stomping on the Queen's dirt, and that we want to get revenge. And
You.
then I will also ask about restricted airspace.
All right. So you return back to the little dirt bee. The little dirt bee comes up and goes, "Oh, it's you again. Hey.
Hey, what's going on? I have got a couple questions here.
Okay. Yeah.
First off,
Does any of them involve stepping on the Queen's dirt?"
no. Well,
Well,
tangentially they do a little bit. So was there
tangentially.
potentially
Huh?
a knight guy in big shiny
Knight guy.
armor that came through here and stepped on the Queen's dirt?
Oh, the loud guy. Oh, the loud guy. Yeah, there was. Oh, I
Alright.
hate that guy.
Well, our sworn duty is to enact revenge on him.
Oh, really?
If you let us pass, we
Oh.
could do that easier.
You're gonna
Well,
need.
how about this?
Is
Is the airspace restricted, or is it just the Queen's dirt?
I don't need you to step on the Queen's dirt. The Queen's flowers are also restricted. And they point with their little fingers, little bee fingers, to a collection of like budding flowers that are all over this grove. Because yeah, those are also restricted. But no, if you want to fly on by, that's probably fine. If you could just fly, that'd be fine. We can let you fly over there. And he points, and there's like a whole bunch of bramble and like thorns in an area. Because yeah, just like you fly through that, we're good. Queen doesn't want anything to do with that.
All right, but like, what if we just went like right past you, just like flew right over past you?
Oh, you probably don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you bump into somebody and then they get off task, then the whole hive will be thrown into havoc. And when things are thrown into havoc, it gets weird. People start fulfilling their glorious duty one right after another. You know, I couldn't promise your safety.
Understood.
Yeah.
right.
Again, I'm just a simple dirt guard, but you know, I'm pretty smart.
No, you definitely seem like
I'll-
you are.
I'll have you know, I was in the same room when we talked about rotating shifts. So,
Must
that-
be pretty important. I've seen
Pretty important.
you being a middle manager here soon, probably with that sort of resolve and motivation.
I think after my recent promotion, I'm only 3 or 4 promotions away from Brood Guard, and then that's when you start making the real gratitudes, you know? It's when people really start paying attention to you.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
yep,
Okay.
yep.
Well,
Get to meet all the
uh,
Queen Regents, you know? Cool stuff. Potentially
well,
move to a
thank
new
you.
hive.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
could be good or bad, I guess.
it'd be great.
Hopefully good.
Yeah,
yeah.
hopefully great.
hopefully great. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to my buddies who are here to take care of Big Loud Man. But
Oh,
anyway,
okay. Yeah. Screw that guy.
yeah. All right. I'll be back.
All
All
right.
right. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right. Like slowly goes back in the dirt. You return to your group.
All right. So he says that airspace is not necessarily restricted. However, if you bump into anybody, the whole hive will probably attack you and start fulfilling their glorious purpose. He did say that there was an area of brambles and scary, sharp-looking wood that was not off limits in airspace, and that apparently they don't go to.
You look, it's just like the right of the path. And it's just a gnarled bramble of like overgrown thorns and like those terrible little sand spur things that are just growing at it. It's just awful looking.
That doesn't look too promising.
Can we revisit the idea of running and jumping?
I think we could do it.
Yes, but
We're
that's
against that?
also
Okay.
jumping in their airspace, and that where you could like hit one of their folks, and then they all start stinging you, and then you go into anaphylactic shock, and
Ooh.
then you possibly die.
Ooh, I am against dying.
Also, the Queen's Dirt seems like it probably takes up a decent amount more than we could probably jump.
Can JJ look around and see if there's anywhere else other than the brambles that they could skirt around, perhaps?
Sure. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
And help her?
Sure, if you also want to look for like a way around, go ahead. I can give her advantage. So JJ, you have advantage on the check because Vel will help look around the edges of this like tree-borne path.
22.
22, okay. You guys spend about 10 minutes or so looking around, checking and seeing what your available options are. You look into the left of the path, just beyond these kind of like mangrove trees. There are a lot of large bees further down the area that are working on the trees, constructing new expansions to the hive itself, building out and collecting various different types of pollen and honey, and more or less working towards kind of working within like the normal nectar of the fluid found in flowers to kind of collect for the hive. Further from those trees, like if you were to go out through here, it actually looks like a bit of a swampy marsh. With a 22, you note that there are a number of things just below the surface of the water, these very large snouts that are floating just on the upper side of the water. They seem much larger than standard water lizards. And are either of you trained in nature? I don't think Vel is. JJ, are you trained in nature? No?
No.
They are some type of something. But they are very large creatures, probably about 3 or 4 people long. And they seem to be floating around this kind of like almost mucky marsh just beyond the tree line. Looking to the right, you do see kind of more of the same of what the mud bee has told you, which is it is an overgrown thorny marsh. There are piles of brambles and kind of like very bright and happy wood, but it seems to be a bit of the forest adapting to the bees and the environment. So it's a lot of like large flowers that, in watching it with a 22, you note that many of them wait until like small insects go by and then entrap them. And some of those flowers that are resembling the same are large enough for people. Beyond the bramble and all that other stuff, it seems as if this side of the pathway has become as inhospitable as possible to deter more interference from some of the insects that call this place their home.
Well, I mean, it's picking whatever evil y'all wanna roll with, I suppose.
I say no evil. Could we just go back to the plan where we Bartholomew looks and turns to Morgan. What do you weigh in on this one, Morgan? I think, we could just light them on fire, or could you shoot their queen through the hive? Like curve an arrow and just kill her?
I don't necessarily want to kill any bees right now.
Oh,
So
right. Okay, no, that's cool. Yeah, no dead bees. Right. Just know if you wanted to, you could. I believe you could.
I'm sure I could, thanks.
All right.
I don't really have a preference. I think floating over would be the safest, but I'm sure we could avoid it.
Yeah, if there's a way to just float on by, I say we go with that one then, huh? Any other suggestions, or?
Well, not really.
Okay. But maybe we could lure them all out and tell them like there's a new hive they could all move to. You know, we could find a nicer place for them to live, and we could relocate all of them. I don't know if you need a license to do that in this world, but I'm sure we could probably just falsify some documents, get a vest.
Seems like a lot more work than necessary.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. That's yeah. You're right. Dumb idea. It's a dumb idea. So yeah, back to the floating idea or throwing. What do you think there? V. I'm gonna try to make names that aren't offensive. Dusty seems like a bad name, so V. Or Mom. Oh, we could go with Mom, but that sounds so weird when you say it out loud. It's really creepy, actually.
If you want to call me by something else, you can call me Umbra.
Umbra. I like it.
I have an out-of-game mechanics question.
Sure.
Because my idea kind of hinges on something that I'm not sure of.
Sure.
Is the ghostly form of summon undead capable of, like, carrying me?
Oh, that's a good question. What's the spell? Summon undead?
Yeah. Because it has incorporeal movement, but it also is able to, like, physically touch things, so...
Are we looking at the undead spirit? Let's see
Yeah.
here. Undead spirit.
The ghostly form. Because the idea is make a tensor's floating disc, slap some people on it, laying down.
So
I hop on the back of a ghost.
yeah, so it only has a deathly touch, but it specifically is incorporeal because it has incorporeal passage. So it moves through things and then it attacks people. Like
But it
that.
touches things.
Yeah, but like so does like the skeletal claw of like the
A physical thing that you're about to describe.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. 'Cause
That's
it's like
why
you
I'm
get
looking for a
frightened
ruling
too.
here before I...
Yeah, I think it technically can't carry things because it's not physical.
Okay.
I think it's specifically supposed to be like a ghost. I don't think it's supposed to be like a thing. I will say on that same note, go ahead and roll insight. We'll do a different one.
6.
6?
No, 7.
7. Okay, yeah, this is a dumb enough idea that you'd consider it. You also could probably look at creating the putrid version and have it go first and let it get fucking stung as many times as possible while you guys all run away.
That was something that I was considering putting a distraction in for us to get by.
Yeah, that seems like they're gonna attack the first thing that goes through there. That seems probably like a viable strategy.
Okay, yeah, so hover idea doesn't work. But we could try and rush by.
Don't bees do something called swarm,
They do.
where they just attack everything?
Yes, it would involve quite a bit of rushing.
Well, good thing none of us are tired or have pulled hammies.
They're only going to follow us so far from their hive.
Are you sure of that?
No.
I am. I think this is a sound idea, and nothing bad could possibly happen. You're
I think
heroes
it's-
after all.
I mean, does anybody have a better plan?
Drop a stinking cloud on top of them.
That could, yeah. I mean, we could stink them out. Smoke, light them on fire was an option. I think that was another plan. Something with the bee shoes.
See if that was how they were. We were already able to talk to them without the bee shoes. We could try and offer them something and see if they let us pass.
Oh, in the offering,
Yeah,
we're in the
but-
bargaining stage.
No, it's kind of risk violence or that at this point.
Well, that's fair. What are we going to offer them?
An overzealous elf?
I don't think you want to throw Morgan away like that. He's rather useful.
Fair point.
Yes.
Guess we'll have to go with one of the other ones then.
Well, we can't go with Mom or Umbra because it's her idea. That only No, I'm not doing that.
I bet I could throw you pretty far, Dad.
I'm sure you could. I'm not doubting that you can't do these things. I'm just saying I would prefer you didn't. As a professional courtesy.
I mean, as an offering, we could give them the shoes. They might find it really flattering, or they might find it really offensive.
That is true.
Can I ask a question?
You can.
You said there are 2 beehives.
It's like a conjoined hive. They've like built into a mega hive. That's like hanging
Roughly-
over the area.
But I know roughly about how big
How big?
around it would be. Yeah.
No, but Morgan's in the party.
Okay.
Morgan's
here, so.
Yeah, Morgan does the. Yeah, that's about a 40-foot wide gap. Hold on, give or take.
And about how far above the dip is it, you said?
It hangs just about like 15 foot above where the dip is. And they seem to protect the land around it. Oh, I'm seeing thinky fingers. Good old thinky fingers. It's every DM's favorite thing is players with thinky fingers.
Okay, here's the deal, guys.
Oh god.
I could cast darkness
Ooh.
on them. And they wouldn't be able to see us because they can't see through it anyways, so we'd have to be really quick about it. But I'm open to other ideas too. It's kind of silly, I know, sorry. Running and jumping was far a better idea, I know.
What if we combine these plans? We have something distract them, and then we make it all dark, so then they go after that thing, and then they'll never notice us. Also, we can give them the bee shoes. 3 plans, 1 agreement. Everyone's involved. Teamwork.
I think a distraction and some concealed movement might be our best option.
I agree.
Yeah, I have to imagine that the guys can feel the vibrations on the ground too, because he was, under the dirt. So he's probably doing that for a reason.
Was under the dirt?
Yeah, he's like burrowed.
So yeah, we get something like one of those horrible things you make, Umbra, and it goes stomping around with its big old boots, and then we darken everything and we sneak around. We all turn into a bunch of Morgan. I'm sorry. What is your code name, Bo? Is it?
Brave
Whatever
one?
you want.
No, it's feline friend.
Feline friend, yes.
Yes.
Feline friend. We'll all be like feline friend, and we'll become cat bandits or something. No, there's something in there. What do you all think? I say the quicker we get past this, the quicker we can forget it ever existed.
Well, there's something I can agree with.
Let's see. There we go.
Looks like that's just about what we've got here.
All right.
Darkness, a distraction.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Is everyone stretched this time?
Oh, good idea. Let's go. Let's go ahead, everyone here. Go ahead and get a stretch in. All right, let's go. Ready? Stretch time. Let's see everyone stretch. If you don't stretch, I'm going to give you disadvantage on this check, Morgan. Let you know right now. Get a good stretch in. There we go. Self-care. Everyone online. There we go. Okay, good. Good stretches. Get in. Get the fingies going. All right, good. Dice rolling hands. Okay. All right, the group gets stretching. Seems good. There we go.
Okay, so are you doing the distraction first and then I'm doing the darkness? Or am I doing the darkness and then you're throwing the distraction? How are we doing this? You tell me.
I'm going to summon Burn right inside there.
Ooh, poor Burn.
And he's going to stomp around and cause a little ruckus. And a moment after that, because they'll all rush to him very quickly, you'll cast your darkness and we will blindly run through the darkness.
It's a straight line.
Everyone just take a real good mental picture of this so you don't run into anything.
What if we all run in a line? Does anyone have rope? We could all hold the rope, and then whoever's in front could just run through.
I really don't like that idea.
No?
No, buddy.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, no worries. No worries.
Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you guys could all do the rope thing.
No, I'm good. I'm just throwing out ideas. Everyone ready?
Angel, are you ready for this?
Is she muted?
I don't know.
Have the face stolen her voice? I don't know.
She's just staring at me.
I think your mic is muted one way or another, and I'm not sure which.
I'm ready.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
She's ready.
I didn't realize you were talking to me. I'm going to be completely honest. I was like, wait, who are we talking to?
You're the only
Damn it,
angel.
This dum-dum.
Someone called Charlie.
I was obviously talking to the kobold.
Angel, the kobold.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I get called that pretty often.
Yeah. All right. So,
Right.
ready?
On the count of 3.
1.
3.
Oh, okay. We just go. Okay, so, yeah, you cast out, and this soul apparates from this spiritual focus. You see this very heavy, obtuse, obese man kind of formate this undead form and this kind of like disgusting looking outfit and putrid being. You immediately hear Kobold Jones and Sylvan, intruder! There's an intruder! It's stepping on the queen's dirt! And you just see a swarm, a glorious amount, probably 30 to 100 bees that are all the size of Kobold Jones pour out of what was this just 40-foot wide hive, and they begin to just ransack and start stabbing and harrowing Burn. Are you casting darkness?
Yeah, right as I see them starting to like come like halfway to him, I'll cast darkness.
You cast darkness. Everyone goes, who turned out the sun? And you guys start running?
Yeah.
All right. Easy to do. Simple as a simple does. I need everyone to make me a insight check. How well can you run in a straight line when you can't see? Let's find out. We're going to start here at Celeste.
It's a nat 1 +4, so it's 5. I run right into that fucking bee's nest.
Just
You
like,
know it? I'm like, oh, bees!
Oh,
Hey!
bees! The bees, Sora, the bees! Kobold Jones, what do we get?
Got an 8.
An 8, solid. Morgan, what do we get?
15.
15. Orville, what do we get?
Well, with disadvantage for being exhausted, we rolled a 2 for
A
a
2?
total of 7.
Solid. JJ, what do we get?
22.
Okay, good. Vel, what do we get?
15.
15. All right. So Celeste, Colo Jones, Orville, and Buddy, because Buddy rolls a 2, all go running straight forward into this darkness. Celeste, you're the first one to kind of like clear the gap. As you guys peer through, you start feeling different like buzzing sounds and things of that nature. You start bumping into each other. You start shoving at each other in the darkness. Who's this? Who's that? You start punching people because you start hearing buzzing everywhere. It's just a whole mess. So yeah, Morgan, Vel, JJ, you all emerge out the other side. You look, and just out of like you run down a hill and then up a little like smaller hill, and you start making your way through. And as the darkness fades, you run out of it. You see a number of people that are slowly chasing after you guys, bumbling and tumbling. I need Celeste, Cobble Jones, and Orville, and I'll make one for Buddy, to all make me dexterity saving throws. So we'll start here. Orville, what do we get?
17.
17? All right. Orville, you make it through. You feel buzzing and biting and things of that sort, but you manage to stave off much of the injury. Cobble Jones, what do we get?
12.
12. Okay. Seems okay. Celeste, what do we get?
15.
15? All right. So Cobble Jones, you're the only one that actually takes damage from the main group. You take 9 points of piercing damage from going through the cloud of bees.
Magical?
Non-magical. So 6 points after your heavy armor master. Coming out in the very last place from the dark globe is Buddy, and he starts staggeringly walking forward, and he goes, "Hey guys, I think I made it." And he collapses, and there is an entire bee stabbed through his back on the other side of darkness. And the bee is very dead after stinging. It's already like ripped off halfway. But Buddy collapses face down, having taken well over his hit points, and is currently dying. What do you guys want to do?
I will pick him up and carry him.
You heft him up. The bee goes, "I have fulfilled my glorious purpose. Die, intruder."
Grab the bee. You have no glorious purpose here, and throw him on the ground.
Squish! Crashes into pieces. There are 2 other Kobold Joneses that run through this globe of darkness, and they have little bee wings, and they start flying the whole way through. And they're just like, just keep moving.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't ask them just to carry us across, huh? Because that would have something.
Kobold Jones, you hold this well over 5 foot, nearly 6 foot tall elf in both your arms. You walk forward, and there is a massive stinger embedded into the base of his spine. He coughs up a bit of blood. He goes, "My son, did I do good?"
You did great, Dad.
"Thank you." He passes out. He is well below 0 hit points at this point. He'll make his first death save.
Can anyone heal this man?
He makes it. That's pretty great. "Can anyone heal this man?" Blood's trailing out of his giant bee sting wound.
Don't you have like 6
Orville will
potions
rush
on
over.
you?
"Can anyone heal him?"
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll uncork a potion and just
Oh,
shove it
okay.
down his throat.
You pour the potion down. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2. The healing takes hold, and the stinger pushes out of the back of his spine. A number of unsavory looking poisons seem to kind of be traced around the wound, however. What does he heal?
Hang on. 4.
4?
Minimum.
Okay, so 2 ones. He regains 4. It's so dark. Oh, my purple sun.
That's probably the darkness spell still.
No, I think I can... My eyes, they don't work anymore. I'm dying.
Is he dying?
Yeah, he is dying. Bees have a horrible agent that normally doesn't affect us, but because they're so small. But this is a massive bee, so he's full of the bad shit right now.
Oh, shit.
He's probably about to
I think
drop below
Dad's
0
poison.
again.
Celeste, can you suck out the poison? seen you do it before. So a
So,
really handsome angel man.
Okay, we don't. Okay.
Help, I'm
Can I-
dying.
Okay. Don't be so dramatic.
Don't make this weird.
I'm just gonna fucking. Okay, you get it. I'm gonna do the thing.
All right, you spend 5 points out of your lay on hands to cure poison. You see the poison drain out of this giant stinging hole through the base of his spine. And I think I'm gonna make it. I can't feel my toes. You're going to have to carry me, Purple Man. I don't have the strength to walk anymore.
Alright, well, as much as I enjoy Princess carrying you, it makes my hands busy, so I'm gonna have to get you up on my shoulders.
All right.
Do you
Alright.
want my baby Bjorn?
I don't think that would
Or
work.
D3 Bjorn?
My feet literally
He
would...
might be a little bit too big
Yeah.
for that.
Are you gonna fireman carry him? Is that your plan?
No, it's more like a chicken fight. Like he's up on my.
Oh, he's gonna like lean over your head.
You can just use my hair as
He, like, he'll-
my beautiful, luxurious hair as handles.
Okay, yeah, he'll grip it and lean all the way forward. His legs kind of like tuck and wrap around your back because they'd still dangle to the ground. And he goes, "All right, my majestic steed of a son, onward to adventure." That's really weird, but all right, yeah, that seems cool.
Me to carry him since you're supposed to be, leading the way with JJ. And you're basically smaller than him. I'm gonna.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I'm gonna. What kind of shoes is he wearing?
Buddy, these recently restitched, like, generic-looking boots. He got a nice pair of boots from the bee lady, but they're... Or no, he didn't. He didn't get those. Those were, Holt's old boots were like that. No, he just has regular boots that were resewn by, Vel and, JJ. On a boat.
I'm gonna, like, cat style, pull out one claw,
Mm.
and poke the bottom of his foot.
Just, oh!
You're a liar! And I'm gonna set him down.
Oh, darn it. Stands like weakly, like knees shaking, and he starts slowly walking. Is all right. Just give me a second. I'm walking. I'm dying.
Well, it's either you walk or you're right in the front of the battle.
All right, I'm walking now. Thank you. That's mighty threatening. Thank you. Thank you for your hospitality there, Mr. Purple Man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, great. And he starts walking alongside, like, oh, I'm hurting. The back of his
I'll pick him up as I go to pass him.
Okay, are you gonna carry him in your arms, princess style?
No, I'm not gonna. I'll carry him on my shoulders, but I'm
Fireman
not putting
carry?
him.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
not. Or like he can sit on my shoulders, but I'm definitely not.
My angel.
He's not a damsel in distress.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
He does have short shorts on.
Underneath his normal clothes, he does wear short shorts. They're like big puffy pants.
If we have any damsels, it's Buddy.
Buddy is probably the group damsel by like a mile. So yeah. So you guys make it through this small little bee puzzle. It wasn't the A puzzle, but it was okay, I guess. So yeah, you you all make way through, and you begin to hear first this kind of babbling brook, this like small waterfall area. You come up through the path and through this brush, and you can see these big heavy bushes obscuring the way ahead, but you can hear various like soft flapping of wings and like the various sounds of like ducks, and you can see like other birds flying like their shadows from up ahead, and just past this clearing you think you've arrived at the lakeside.
This must be it.
Yeah. Are we all ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So you guys are going to push past the brushes and come into view of the lake? Yes? All good? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you all push through the boundary of this shrubbery. It leads you to a very wide open lake. You look around and you can see a hail of white. It looks as if it was almost like snow covered and blanketed, as it was so. The lake, this area of which this mighty and fearsome knight was said to exist, is mostly empty. Shockingly. There are a number of birds in the top kind of canopy area. But as you look around, a sea of faces turn to you, these long white necks protruding big orange beaks and bills. And you see a collection of what appears to be ducks and goose sitting around this heavy lake. And many of them are floating in the lake. And it seems as if this is all there is, just these weird looking animals. What do you guys want to do?
Do they seem to pay us any mind?
Oh, they're all staring at you, yeah. Like creepily so.
Are there any swans?
There's no swan. There's no swan of this lake.
Geese?
Can I tell if this is an illusion of some sort?
Sure. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
13.
13. You can't tell if it is or if it isn't. It just seems strange. This was the area. This is the exact place everyone's told you that this army has charged through. This armored individual has gone through. And you look around and all you can see are these bright white-breasted geese and duck that are all across the lakeside. And they all just kind of like stare at you and you start hearing this like... They all seem to be communicating with each other. What do you want to do?
He was looking for something in the lake. Perhaps that's where he is.
Do you want me to? I'm gonna put you down now, okay?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna get into the back. I don't like any goose. The goose is the evil.
Geese? You don't like geese?
Oh yes, geese. Yes, the plural of it. Yes, they're the demonstrative creatures.
Yes. Can I take out a ration?
Mm-hmm.
And about how far are we currently from the lake?
You guys are right up on it. Like you guys are at like the lakeside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw little pieces of my ration to the far right,
Okay.
I guess, just to try and like get the
Like in the water.
geese. More towards the left of the shore. Oh, I guess they're on the water, aren't they?
Yeah, a few about like three of them you see are on the water. They're like rather large geese.
That.
So you throw some ration in the water.
Yep.
You as the ration hits the water, you hear a voice cut through the open air. You hear, "You there! Who is it who dares to pollute the great lake of reflection? Who dares to litter in the presence of the Great One?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to litter. I was trying to feed the geese.
Feed the geese, you say?
Yeah, they
How
looked
dare you.
hungry.
Do you know of which holy ground you have walked, O foul creature, from beyond the many ponds?
Nope.
To say the
Should I-
least, I am not
Okay.
surprised. You see one
Okay.
of the geese in the back begins to float forward, and you note it has a little shoulder cape
Damn it.
and
I
a
knew it!
suit of armor and a helmet,
Stupid fucking
and it starts
goose.
waddling forward, and it goes, "You stand before the hero of heroes. You stand before the mightiest warrior that has ever been known in this world or any other. You stand before the bane of those who wear falsehoods upon their head and the righteous reckoning of all undead. You stand before Sir Francis Fowl, otherwise known as the great and powerful Sir Quack."
Wait a second.
And we're going to go to
Excuse
break.
me.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. Thanks, guys. See you after the
Damn
break.
it!
Gooses! Hello, everybody out there in Hollywood land! We've reached the culmination of a terrible event. Before the break, all of these heroes, the Seekers of Gallant, have found themselves face to face with an enemy most foul, terrible in fact, an evil, foul creature known as Sir Francis Fowl, or Sir Quack in some circles. Real piece of work this guy is. Anyway, we thank you for sticking with us after the break, of course, and I want to just thank you all, of course, for sticking with us for nearly a year of this nonsense, as it just devolves into further insanity on my part. Well, anyway, let's see what they do with this. Onward and upward, as they say. Seekers of Gallant, you stand now at the Lake of Reflection, and with that, you stand face to face with an evil, devious monster of a man. What do you do?
So, you proclaim yourself as Sir Francis?
You ask him that?
Yeah.
If he doesn't come back on screen right now as a goose...
Now, the goose mask did not ship the right way, so yeah. I did have fun with it though. So you say you call yourself Sir Francis, is that what you said?
You proclaim yourself as Sir Francis.
Of course, I proclaim myself as Sir Francis, as it was the name bestowed upon me by my creator, my awakener, my most heinous of foes, the foil to my very accompaniment to greatness.
Did you say your creator?
Yes, indeed, my awakener, a terrible demon of a creature, undead and calling of the grave, a eternal one who has forever plagued my ancestry for as far back as I can remember. A pet I once was, but I threw down those shackles long ago and ascended to the bright, nightly amazement you see before you.
Can I still feed the other geese, though?
What? No, you can't feed the other geese. They're thinking creatures. What are you doing here?
If they're hungry.
I sense foulness upon you. What have you come here for, oh fallen one? I sense great evil upon you. Honk, I say to you. Honk indeed.
Did you just honk at me?
I honked at you and I will honk again.
That's rude.
This guy really is a piece of work.
Got a foul attitude.
How dare you?
Well, okay, well, what are the other geese's name?
The other geese's name?
Geese behind you.
My associates.
Huh?
Brothers in arms as they are.
Oh, okay.
Are known simply as Gregory and Jimmy. They are not yet knighted, and they have not yet been anointed, but they are working towards such a great thing.
Squires?
Squirely in nature, yes.
Oh, I don't.
Shouldn't they be brothered in wing? You ain't got no arms.
I will not take this insult lightly, Green One. I wish you to know you stand on troubled waters. You float above the dangers of which you do not know the depths of. And should you continue to mock my greatness, I will strike you down as one has never been struck down before. My wrath will know no bounds.
I will turn to my kobold twins.
They kind of look at you and you hear this like hissing in Draconic of the,
Is this the one that you so need destroyed?
Yes, it is. The one with the shoulder thingy.
And after that, our tribute is complete.
That's right.
Very good.
the pair of them kind of look and begin to twist unnervingly. You hear, "What was that? What foul, odorous command have you issued to your colony?"
The only thing foul here is you
Yes, I am a fat. Wait, hold on.
and your associates. Sorry, didn't mean to offend.
That's rather offensive. You see both of them
I
twist.
corrected myself though.
Yeah. You see the pair of them like twist back and lunge and begin to erupt into a swarm of various colors. You see Sir Francis at the lakeside, kind of like call out. And he goes, "Oh, so it is an ambush, is it? You will never defeat me, for I am made of greater things than this." He unfurls his wings and kind of like does this big, as geese do, the big like honk honk, I'm intimidating. In doing so, you see a flash of brilliant light and a radiant sword like apparates in front of him, and a huge slashing crescent goes through the front of your friend. You see them splash into the lake below while the other one reaches for them and begins to be sundered and burned by this holy aura that surrounds this very much paladin Goose. You look across, and as there's like a breath of air, they look to you and they go, and you hear Sir Francis speak to you and go, "So this is it then, brave servants from another world, doing the bidding of an undead lord. I had assumed you to come one day or another, but I had not assumed it so quickly. To arms it is then. Is this your choice? To die at the feet of one as great as I? Will this be the end of your journey here?"
You know, there's something wrong with undead. Like, this is very hateful.
He like as you guys are kind of well, you know, he looks around, he goes, "I will share from you a most holy text that was bestowed upon me by the great Princess Tiffany. Lo be her name. The path of the righteous Goose is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil ducks. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's honker and the finder of lost geese. And know that I, Sir Quack, will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know that my name is the Savior when I lay my vengeance upon thee." Everyone roll for initiative. For this most ridiculous, truly, truly ridiculous fight.
This is gonna be the best TPK ever.
Boop.
We will tell these stories for years.
Tell my story. Let's see here. There we go. We can fit everyone in. All right. Let's roll initiative. Francis foul. The duplicates. Francis's guards. And then the swarm. All right. Yes.
A swarm?
Yeah. All these tokens are geese.
There's hundreds of geese occupying this area.
Correct. It's a flock of geese.
Yeah.
I would say it's a murder of crows, but they're better than that.
Those are the two that he named.
Yes, the two in the middle are the ones. So these are the two in the middle that he's named. They both have swords in their bills. There is, of course, Sir Francis and the two kobolds that attempted to take on Jonesy's likeness. Mixed with that is, of course, our group. Boop. Hey, you're not tall. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. At the lakeside. Boop. At
Okay.
the lakeside. And then many, many, many angry geese that seek freedom from the tyranny of undead. Who got a 20 or higher for their initiative?
22.
22. Okay. Let me put you up there. Okay. Let's see here. I think our boy hit a 22. Yes, he did. Oh my. You said you got a 22, Orville?
Indeedy.
You're just above Francis.
Yeah.
Who has a 15 or higher?
15.
15? Okay. Your bonus to dex is... Oh, 17. There we go. Okay. That's all right. At a 15, what's your bonus to dex?
+4.
+4. Okay, so you are going to go after the twins.
Okie dokie.
And then it is going to be JJ, who has a 10 or higher. No one? Okay.
11.
Okay, so the named ones.
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you, 11.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
The named ones have a 14. That's why I asked. So Vel at an 11. Anyone above a 5? Celeste, what do we get?
5.
5, okay.
I also got a 5.
All right. Who wants to go first, Celeste or Jonesy?
I'll go first.
Okay. And Celeste. And then, oh, I forgot to roll for our boy. Yeah, that's fitting at a 4. Okay, yeah. So, that will be the great man of the hour. We're gonna put him right at the buddy, right there at the bottom. Let's see here. So I've got Orville, Morgan, JJ, Vel, Jonesy, Celeste. There we go. Buddy is number 7. I have the geese, the named ones, the twins, and Francis. Okay, good. Orville, you bring the quaking, quacking thunder with you. What would you like to do? You've won initiative. You watch there is a radiant aura emanating out from Sir Francis Fowl, aka Sir Quack, as he was dubbed by Princess Tiffany. What do you want to do? He's on a lake. You can see clear down to the bottom, and while it looks like, again, you can see clear down to the bottom, you note at the very, very bottom, it seems like it is several hundred feet, and you can very clearly see a glow at the bottom of this lake, right where Sir Francis is at the base of this waterfall. Anyone trained in nature in the entire group? I don't think so, right? Nope. For some reason, even though there is a glowing thing at the bottom of this lake, they have yet to be able to recover it. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna have Orville move down and to the left.
Down to the left?
The swarm geese.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
You want to go 25, 30?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk up, you see this goose look at you, you hear, honk!
I would like to honk back at it and
Okay.
throw my arms up and kind of crane pose.
Okay.
Just
You gonna crane kick it?
yeah, just
Okay. Roll to
go
hit.
ham at it. Yep.
Works for me.
A 23 to hit,
23 definitely hits this unarmored goose.
and then an 11 on the second attempt.
The 11 will miss, shockingly.
Okay.
Yeah. Go figure that.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, non-magical.
Okay, takes it. You see, and it has a big crank neck and bruise now forming from its white feathers.
We're gonna take our bonus action and activate the steps.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Thunder?
Yeah, no, it's storming really, really bad over here.
I'm not going to be mad at the fact that you said activate the staff and then thunder struck in the background.
I legit thought it was like a sound effect. I was like, oh, good timing. Holy shit.
Damn, that Elgato
no,
update
that's-
is coming in clutch.
The thunder hasn't stopped for about 20 minutes.
Oh, God. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
Um,
JJ brings the
apparently
lightning.
JJ's brother's car got hit.
Jeez. Oh, God. So, yeah, you bring out the staff. Flames twirl across it. As it comes to life, you see the craned neck of the paladin turn in your direction. Go, you bring godly weapons upon me? You foul sinners! You will know peace when I am done with you. I will lay you to rest at the base of your master.
What?
Honk it, you say! Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Francis's go. Francis flaps his wings, and you see this floating, glowing, bright white, like made out of platinum and like forged from starlight sword, swing and kind of spin around him. He will take his attacks on the twin that he struck at when it came across to him. So he gets 3 attacks. All 3... No, 1 will miss. 1 will miss. So he will come across for click-clack. 2 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And it is a scary thing, so we'll do 4 of these. So we will do 4, 25, 29, 39, 44 points of damage between two attacks. 3 swings. You see divine energy erupt out from the front of this creature. It hisses, and you see the front of it just twist open and break, and bits of it begin to burn apart as it screams and retches away. It does not seem in good health at this point. And you hear Francis call out from the pond and go, "This is what you bring before me, foul abominations! My quest will not end here! I will have vengeance!" That is going to be Francis's turn. I believe he doesn't have any bonus actions. Oh, he does. Nah, we're good. We'll move on from that. Morgan, your turn.
Can I aim at him from where I'm at?
Yeah, you probably want to move up 1 square, so you probably want to move up to like this little broken rock here and stand on top of it.
That's fine.
And then you have a clear shot at... Do you want to shoot at Francis, or do you want to shoot at one of the 2 other geese?
Let's shoot at Francis.
All right, roll to hit.
So 24.
24. 24 will hit. You do have allies in 5 feet, so you do get sneak attack.
I was just about to ask.
Yep.
That is 18 damage.
18 damage. Is it magical?
No.
Okay. You see it strike through this kind of radiant aura that seems to slow down the arrow a bit before it strikes him, and a few feathers go flying up into the air. And he goes, "Foul coward, using range to your advantage. I will deal with you and smite you from where I stand." I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. You see a mote of light appear over your head.
15.
15 is a fail. You will take 5 points of radiant damage as a beam of light goes bah! And strikes you. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Jonesy. It's the twins go. They each get 2 attacks. They have a +10 to hit. You want to roll that? Or do you want me to roll it?
You can roll it.
Okay. So first one, 2 attacks. +10 to hit is going to be a 19 to hit, which will miss, and a 12 to hit, which will miss. And second one, 2 attacks, +10 to hit. Nat 1 and a 7, both will miss as well. Unfortunately. That is their go. JJ.
JJ is... She's gonna scooch, I guess, 1 diagonally back right from Orville.
Okay. Diagonally back right. So here.
Yep. She's gonna go ahead and take her shift. Yep. She'll go ahead, shift, get a little extra height, and she will also take aim at Francis.
All right. You aim at him and turns and whips his beak around and goes, "This is what you send? O demon, O eternal one! Foul shifting creatures of the night, I will banish you!"
All right. She will take a shot with her crossbow.
All right, go right ahead.
$23.
23 will hit.
Awesome. He is gonna take 11 damage.
11 damage. Magical or no?
Nope, not magical on this one.
Okay. He again calls out, and you hear, "I shall strike you down with great anger." Make me a dexterity saving throw as a mote of light appears above your head for striking in.
Not 20?
Yeah, you dodge out of the way and you see a small beam of light strike on the ground and bleach the earth around you. Is that going to be your turn, JJ?
Yes, that will be her turn.
All right, it is the one of names. This first one, you see it waddle its ass in the lake. It comes closer to Orville. You hear, and it flaps its wings. Orville, it's going to take 3 swipes at you with its longsword that's in its mouth.
AC 16, Lego.
All right. Let's see here. First is a nat 1, misses. +5 to hit, so I'm at a 16 to hit, will hit, and then the 18 on die will hit. Mm-hmm. So it is going to be for, right here, longsword, tink tink, 2 of them, 2 hits. It's going to be for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage.
Looks good.
All right. It will use its bonus action, and it will disengage and move 10 foot away. This one here, 5, 10, 15, will go up to Morgan and take 3 slashes of its longsword. Morgan, does a 14 hit? I don't think so.
Nope.
All right. Its highest roll is a 15. I don't think any of those hit you, do they?
15 hits.
The 15 hits, okay. So this plus dose. Going to be for 6 points of slashing damage. It'll move back. Disengaging. Boop. Back into the water. They seem to be kind of like flap their wings as if to say, "Come get us." That is the named ones. Regular freaking geeses will come at you. Orville, first to you. We'll move up here. All 3 of them on you. You hear them honk, 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 honk. The first one in front of you will turn to you and honk in your direction. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. DC is 10.
10 on the nose.
Okay, you make the save. The other 2 will just attempt peck attacks at you. This plus 3. So a 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to miss, but does a 18 hit?
18 does hit.
All right, per the rules. 4 points of non-magical piercing damage as he pelts you with the front of his beak. This one here is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. This one here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get to Kobold Jones. This one here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't quite make it. They have a 40-foot fly, though, so we'll flap our wings angrily on the ground. We'll go here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get to Morgan. We'll go here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll go to here, 5. We want to avoid that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 with flight. This one here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This last one here will hang back and just look at the group. Say like, hey guys, what's going on? So we'll get 3 attacks on Kobold Jones, 3 attacks on Morgan, and 2 more attacks for Orville. Let's see here. Kobold Jones, an 18 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Okay, misses, miss. Poop, poop, poop. Bam. It's going to be... My 3 is obviously not going to hit. I don't think a 17 hits you, right? You have a 15 AC? Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 2 hits, 2d6 plus 1 is going to be for 11 points of piercing damage. And then finally the last 2 on Orville. Looking at a 10 is going to miss and a 16.
On the nose.
On the honking nose for 7 points of piercing. Honk honk.
Looks good.
That is the geese. Vel, your turn.
I will step up behind Orville.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay.
With some lightning.
You'll tell Orville to dodge, I hope.
That's not going to hit Orville because it's going to go on the 2 geese north of him and the 1 in the water.
Ooh, that'll work. Okay. I need what? Dex saves?
Yes.
Okay, the 2 north geese have the same save, so we'll roll them together. One got a nat 20, the other one gets a 15, and the one in the water has a 19 on dice.
Jesus.
They some dexterous geese.
Well, they all make it, so they all take half.
Okay, works for me.
Half of a really good roll. I wish some of them had failed.
Well done.
That's 15.
15, so half rounding up is going to be 8. So it takes 8, takes 8. That's taken 8. Actually, I can just use the same token. So let's see here. Named one has taken 8, and these two geese have taken 8. All right, got it here. Geese in front is that left. Okay, cool. Anything else for your turn, Vel?
I hope that's all of it.
All right. End of your turn. You see Sir Francis whip its head back and honk in the face of the two would-be attackers, these two twins. They'll each make wisdom saving throws, and they both survive from this legendary action. Jonesy, your turn.
To pull out my wand and cast Enlarge on Celeste.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop, 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 boop. Whoop, whoop. That's a big bitch. Anything else for your turn, Jonesy? That's your action. You still have a bonus and a move.
Yeah. I'm just gonna chill.
Okay, you chill. Celeste, your turn.
Sorry, can you remind me what enlarge does for me?
You become size large. Your reach increases by 5 foot. All of your melee weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage, I believe. And you no longer have disadvantage with your oversized weapon. I think you also have advantage on strength athletics checks and something else. Look it up.
And the 1 point of exhaustion is only for ability checks, right? So it doesn't matter right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that you've already rolled initiative, you're pretty much good.
Okay, I'm gonna swing on the one to the left of Morgan.
Okay. Big heavy swing.
It's a 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Ugh. $16 damage.
16 damage. Morgan, you turn and look to your left. A large cudgel slams down on a goose and splatters it. Blood sprays up on your cloak as you manage to pull your arm up just in time to kind of get the brunt of it. Celeste, there is a pasted goose next to you. You're my brother! You've destroyed him!
You shouldn't have touched my friend.
You monster!
I'm assuming I can't get next to Morgan without literally
no, but your reach
bumping her over.
I think your reach does increase by 5 foot. Let me see here. Enlarge. Your size doubles in all dimensions. Your weight's multiplied by 8, so you are heavy. This growth increases your size category by 1, so medium to large. Until the spell ends, you have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. The target's weapons grow to match your new size. While your weapons are enlarged, your attacks deal 1 extra 1d4. Wow, so it doesn't actually give you more reach. That's dumb. That's really dumb.
Okay.
So you could move up into the brushes, though, if you wanted to. Like, you could do, 5, 10, and, cozy up next to, this shrub as you kind of squeeze on by. You'll give the goose advantage on you, but you can hit him.
Can I actually go to the other side of her?
Oh, around?
Be next to the water? Yeah.
Oh, you want to, squeeze in here?
Left of Morgan.
Yeah. There? Yeah, if you're going to do it, yeah, that works.
Okay, let me do that. That's an 11.
An 11 misses.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Two shakes of a lamb still. Gotta grab something.
This goose mask just came in the mail.
It just arrived. Amazon just dropped it off.
Sorry, that'd be great.
9 o'clock at night. It's being delivered.
Late night goose mask, and I'd be like, honk, honk, bitches.
Just imagining one of those horse masks, but with a goose and stuff.
Yeah, it's just a big, huge bill. All right, easy to do. Big swing, big miss. Is that gonna be your turn, Celeste?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. End of your turn. You see Sir Francis raise up a wing and bring down a blade as he takes his third legendary action. And we'll swing-a-ling-a-ding-dong. 27 to hit, will hit. Will come across for... What is it? D8. D8s? Hold on. Where am I here? I rolled too many. Oh, no. D6. There we go. Oop. And 2d10. As we for 9, 10, 11, 12. Quite a bit. Okay. You see one of the shifters is not looking too hot. There are heavy gash marks across them, and they're hissing, and like slowly their kobold hands are becoming more like vicious looking claws, and they're adapting to more of the goose look. Buddy's turn. What do you want Buddy to do, JJ, as your piloting buddy?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. I suppose he would... He's close to a goose, right?
He is. His options are attempt, goose, murder, or disengage and run.
Can he disengage and shoot a goose?
It's an action to disengage.
Okay, it's an action for him.
He can inspire though, because he has the henchman abilities, so he can bonus action give the help action to Jonesy if you'd like.
Sure, that sounds great.
All right, so he disengages, hides behind the bush, peeks his head out, looks at Kobold Jones, and goes, "You got him, son. Just swing with your knees and your hips, and not with your back. I believe in you." And you have the help action on your next attack, so you have advantage on your next attack. As that is what they do in Tasha's. That is the end of round 1. You hear the goose from the far end of the waterfall bring up its wings, begin flapping, and you start hearing it honk out, honk, 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 and you can see from the trees they start to move around, and there are other geese that are being summoned to the battlefield soon. Orville, your turn.
Alrighty. The combat is going to go staff on the bottom 2, follow up flurry of blows on the top right, and then hand of healing on self.
Okay, seems good. So bottom one first, roll to hit.
So just moving in a clockwise.
Yep, that's fine.
14 to hit?
Definitely does.
Okay. Next one to hit?
Yep.
We have a nat 20.
Of course, yes.
Yep.
And then punch 5.
And then at 9 o'clock, or no, at noon.
Noon, okay.
17 to hit with a fist.
All 3 hit, so go ahead and roll fiery spear damage on the bottom 2 and fist damage on the top one. Top one's already taken 8 points of damage from Vel's lightning breath.
6 o'clock takes 20 points of fire damage.
It explodes as you cook that goose.
Oh, right. Next one. 16 points fire damage. We'll go ahead and pump it with Fury of the Small to be 21.
That is a roasted goose.
Okay. And then at noon...
Unarmed strike damage?
Yep. We have 6 points.
6 points brings it to 15. Or no, sorry, brings it to 14, and you hear honk honk dead.
Neat.
You shatter its neck.
And then self-healing.
Yep, self-heal. Go right ahead.
6 points for me.
Works for you.
Awesome.
Beginning of the turn, Francis will go. You see him honk. He looks around and he goes, "You foul creatures. Banishment." And he'll point a feathery hand or a wing at the undamaged one. Kobold Jones, I don't want to roll this unless you want me to roll it in front. But can you roll me a saving throw, just a d20 roll, and let me know what you get?
I'm gonna counterspell this.
Okay, go right ahead. It is a 4th level spell. So you need a 14 or higher with your Arcana. Or your spell casting. 15, okay. You call out, you hear him go, "Be banished, foul creature." And it kind of like twists a bit, and you call out, what is Vel's counterspell word? Good question, huh? Counterspelled a few times. What's your... This guy mostly casts and honks.
don't know.
We'll put a pin in it. Come back to me. We'll get it in the new artwork. Got to get a quote. Next time we get art, we'll have to get it of Vel counterspelling, and we'll have to figure out the name then. If Mr. Moore is watching, Mr. Moore, workshop that. We need a counterspell word. That's where we're at. So he's counterspelled. That's his turn. Morgan, as you counterspell, he turns and you see his goosey-like head look at you. He goes, "You foul monster."
Whiskey's right. It's just somatic. I can just...
Oh, there's no verbal. Oh, you can just not. That's true. I didn't think about that. Morgan, what would you like to do? You have 2 geese in front of you, 2 gooses on the water, a flock of them coming soon. It's looking bad. It's looking real bad.
Can I just pull out my sword and attack the one right in front of me?
You sure can. Pull out your sword, put your bow into one hand, swing at it. Fine with that. I hate the idea that it's like, oh, the bow's two-handed. It's like, yeah, when you're using it, but like, you're just holding it. You have another hand. If it's good enough for Legolas, it's good enough for me.
That's an 8.
An 8 to hit total?
Mm-hmm.
You.
That was a nat 1.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's bad. You swing. Well, hold on. You are lucky. It is a new day. Do you want to roll lucky?
Did we rest?
Yeah, you rested after... You rested before you unleashed the, what's it called? The twins.
Yeah, I think I used them.
Oh, shit. Okay, then yeah. Big ol' swing and a miss. You're trying not to go crazy?
I used it for the sneak and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Try to make sure you're perfect. Perfect in every way. No worries there. End of your turn. Sir Quack will swing his sword upon this horrible creature. 8 to 18 plus. Yes, okay, we'll hit. We'll swing the 1, and we'll swing these 2. 8. 13 is 21 damage. You see another slice into a clone of Kobold Jones. It begins to twist, and now it's kind of starting to look more like John Carpenter's The Thing. It looks like Kobold Jones's face and hands with these long claws, but it's now this like coiled body that's like stretching out and kind of trying to engulf the great Sir Francis Fowl. That is Morgan's turn. It is the twins' turn. Both the twins will take their attacks. 2 swings each. 1
Twins, why don't you flank?
misses. Let's see here. 9, 19. 19 will miss. It's a bummer. They swing. Big heavy hits. That's what we get. JJ, your turn. You watch as these creatures attempt to attack Sir Francis Fowl and fail.
I suppose she'll take another shot at Francis.
All right, go right ahead. From downtown.
I don't think a 14 is gonna hit.
14 will miss.
Okay. And then I suppose she'll just yeah, that's it. That's all she'll do for now.
All right. The named ones will go. They will honk on up. Celeste, this one walks up to you, sword in beak, and begins to flap its wings menacingly at you. As it does so, it will clap 2 of its wings together, and you see its sword begin to radiate with an ethereal light. And then it will try to whip its swordy beaked head at you. So big swing. Boop. Probably not. A 14 to hit will miss. A 24 to hit.
Will hit.
I'm sorry, 23 to hit. Sorry.
Can I
Still a
cutting words that?
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. Go right ahead.
That's a -8.
-8. So 8, 7, 6, 5. 15 will miss, right?
That is correct.
Okay. And last one. 17 on dice is a 22.
will hit.
Okay. So let's see here. I need you to make me a strength saving throw, of which you have advantage for being size large.
Strength saving. 15.
15 makes the save, so you're not pushed back. You will take 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be 15 points of damage.
15 damage, got it.
And that is its turn.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, you can. Go right ahead.
It's actually a deck save.
Deck save. Oh, roll the damage, sorry.
Okay.
I get a natural 1. A horrible, horrible natural 1. As you roast my goose.
That is going to be a 19.
19 points of damage? Holy crap-olies. Yeah, has been untouched yet, but takes 19, and you see fire rip off from them. This one, the other one, is going to come around. Honk, honk, honk. And is going to take... We'll do 2 swings on Orville, 1 on Vel. The 2 on Orville... probably not, is going to be... Higher one is a 5, 6, 7, is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Vel. Will crit, Vel. Seems bad. Seems bad. Bad times high. Boop, boop, boop. For 2, plus 2 is 4 slashing. The greatest crit on 2d8s I've ever seen in my life. He will then bonus action and move back 2 squares. The other one will stay and hold the line as Francis continues to get shot at from this direction. That is going to be the named ones, regular geese. This one here in front of you, Orville, will make a honk attack. Kobold Jones, you will get honked at. And this one here is in range of 2 people who will both get honked at. I need Orville, Morgan, Celeste, and Kobold Jones to all make wisdom saving throws. Or you will be honked relentlessly. Reminder, Kobold Jones, if you'd like, you can use the help action Buddy gave you to roll at advantage if you'd like. Alright, so, starting up, Orville, what do we get?
Nat 20.
You're fine. Celeste, what do we get?
14.
You got it. Morgan, what do we get?
20.
You're good. And Kobold Jones?
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Everybody makes it. Nobody is honked. Kobold Jones, 2 attacks on you, plus 4. Low one's 19. I think that misses, right? Okay.
20 AC.
Okay. 1 swing on Celeste. For a 15 will miss. And 1 swing on Orville is a 13, which I think will miss as well.
Yeah, misses.
All right. Vel, your turn.
I'm gonna head next to Morgan.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, like that next to? Okay.
And then lightning breath for those 3.
Okay, seems good. I need, what, deck saves?
Yep.
The regular geese with a plus 2. I get a 16 and an 8. I think the 8 fails. And for the named one, 18 on dice.
So that is a total of 13.
13. The one that failed erupts and explodes in a hailfire of feathers. You said 13 total?
Yeah, so
7
damage to those 2.
So this one will take 7. And the named boy will take 7, bringing them to 26. You see them seemingly wounded. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
That's it? All right. Jonesy, your turn.
Gonna use my new sword.
New sword!
Just a normal attack. Like all my normal bonuses.
Yep, all your normal bonuses. These are not creatures that it has a bane against, as they are just normal geese. It is considered a magic weapon, though.
Okay. Well, I will attack the one on my right first.
Go right ahead.
With the help action, that'll be a 21 to hit.
Definitely does. You've bested this goose. His feathery armor, no match.
It's for 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. It explodes.
And then I'll go for the top right one.
Okay.
9 to hit.
9 will miss. Is that going to be your turn?
Yep.
Okay. End of your turn, Jonesy. Sir Francis will take another slash at your shape-shifting friends. Will connect. Will strike and strike. For 18 more. You see a big hissing twist at this point, and the creature seems rather beaten. It seems like it's like twisting and like trying to form into new things, but it is nearly on the brink of being able to lose its form. Celeste, your turn.
I'm gonna hit the named goose.
No, not the named one.
Is that one? Is that one Greg?
Yeah.
Are you just saying yeah? Because you don't know.
I have 2 tokens that are exactly the same, and I don't know which one it was.
Okay, well I'm hitting Greg.
Okay, that works for me. From now on, this one is Greg.
It's a crit. No, Greg.
Poor Greg. Roll it. Are you going to smite Greg? Is that what we're doing?
No, I'm not smiting Greg. He doesn't deserve that treatment.
Oh my.
Poor Greg.
F's in the
If only
chat.
he knew.
F's in the chat. This poor guy. I love how peaceful the rhythm music is.
30 points.
30
Greg,
points.
I'm so sorry, Greg.
Oh god.
R.I.P.
30 points. Greg is still alive. Albeit barely, but is still alive at 30
Greg
points.
only had 26 hit points, man. What the hell, Greg?
Who told you that nonsense?
R.I.P'd him.
Oh no.
He was at 26
He had taken
damage.
26 damage.
Oh, poor Greg. Now he's got 30 more?
He's got 56 damage you've dealt to him. He looks to you defiantly. There's a dirty sword hilt in his mouth. He's been training to be a knight.
Sorry, Greg.
Do you want to take your second
Is
attack?
he red now?
He is more than bloody. He is in critical condition.
Greg again.
Well, that's rude. In churlish.
Just like him. 21.
21 definitely hits Greg.
Okay, Greg.
His feather breastplate does not protect him.
$20.
20 points brings him to 76 points of damage. He is still alive. Unless you want to smite him.
Okay. Don't want to smite. I don't want to smite Greg. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I don't.
Works for me. There's
Greg.
blood that drains down the front of Greg's now busted bill, and it drips down the front of him, and he looks like he is the Ric Flair of Goose. The Goose Flair. Is that your turn, Celeste?
Indeed, is my turn.
All right. Buddy's turn. Do you want Buddy to attack, or do you want Buddy to give somebody the help action?
He can give the help action to Kobold again.
All right. He calls out from the bushes, "You there, Purple Man! Keep doing the thing you're doing! Yeah!" You have the help action. End of the round. Start of round 2. Roll a d4. Boop. We get 4 more Goosey boys. That's them. Orville, your turn. You see a flying V formation form to the north.
Oh goodness.
Just come forth, my army. Come forth and slay these foul abominations. Here.
So if I hold my attack to swing on one of the named boys when they come in, that is
You
my
get
action.
one
and my
attack.
reaction, right?
Yeah, it's your action and reaction, correct.
Okay.
Your action to delay and your reaction to attack.
Yep. So I will step up to the riverbank.
Okay.
1 square up.
Mhm.
Use hold for one of the named boys.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll just slap one of the geese as I walk up with my bonus action.
Sure, yeah. Do you want to do the one you hit or the one that was lightning bolted? Or thunder breathed? Lightning breath? There was breath coming out of the wizard. Some type of noxious breath.
The one closer to JJ.
The one closer to JJ? Okay, yeah, go for that one. Roll to hit.
Okay.
That one has been smacked in its bill once before.
That's a nat one.
That is not how you're going to hit him. Is that your go?
That's it.
All right. So Francis will turn and we'll attempt again. We'll do it again. Let's see here. Yeah, we have 3 of them. So yeah, he points a feathery wing at another one of these people. Vel, do you want to attempt to counterspell again?
I don't get the spell slots for it.
Ooh, seems good.
I told you it was a big spell slot to summon the distraction.
It is true. Let's see here. We'll attempt to banish this thing. It needs a charisma saving throw. Well, F me. Cobble Jones, can you roll a d20 and add a plus 10?
24.
Okay. You see him go, be banished! And it just kind of like its form seems to twist and move, and it just kind of stands there and shrugs. He goes, be banished! He waves his wing in the face of this like amorphic shapeshifter. This foul abomination. Morgan, your turn.
I'm gonna swing at that goose in front of Celeste.
Okay, go right ahead. Big swing of the rapier.
12.
A 12 does hit on the nose. On the bill. That is their natural armor.
That's a sneak attack.
Yeah, it is sneak attack. Yeah, it is. It's painful.
18.
18. You puncture with the front of your blade the breast of this goose, and you feel it sink in deep, and it goes, and then dies as it bleeds out into the bank. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Nope. Let's see here. End of Morgan's turn will be the twins go. Start of the twins go, something magic happens. Twin 1 will shift over in the water. Twin 2 can't quite get there. Well, he can probably move up here. We'll actually flank him. That seems fine and fair. We'll go here. We'll take a 19 to hit, which with their plus will be a 29. Will definitely hit. And then we will crit, which seems really good. This one here, second one. 26 will hit. And 28 will definitely hit. All right, Kobold Jones. I need you to roll me 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need you to roll me 15 d6. And then that's going to be 21, 28. So it'll be 15 d6 plus 28.
You just don't want to do all the math.
Correct, I don't.
1 second.
I could do it very easily on this digital program, but I like making players roll dice. Lazy bastards.
Can I make an odd request?
Sure.
Can we not call them twins anymore?
I mean, that's what they are.
'Cause if one of these little guys dies, I can't handle it.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know, shift. No, I can't say shifters.
We just call them like A and B. Like,
okay,
let's
yeah,
not call
sure.
them twins anymore.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Things.
Yeah, that's cool. Thing 1, thing 2. Let's just not call them twins.
We'll call them
It's
the
just-
things.
All right, cool.
Dice roll is 56.
50. Okay, so 56. Where are we at here? 56 plus 28 is going to be 84 points of damage to Francis, which is quite a bit. Brings him just shy of triple digits. And then Francis will make 2 saving throws. First one, fine. Second one, also fine. You see them kind of like twist and wrap and attempt to coil around Sir Francis. He fights back, flipping his wings and feathers, and you see them begin to rip and tear into pieces of him. It's foul abominations! I will destroy you! At the end of their turn, he is going to do just that. He'll swing at the one he's been wounding. 16 to hit will miss. He is favored. Yeah, he'll actually use his favor of the gods. Brings it to a 20. Will hit. We will do this. And we will do this. So 8. 17 is going to be 25, 26. And I only get one of those. We'll do a 5th level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 more. So quite a bit. 21. No, we're here. Hold on. 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. 28 plus 25. 25 plus 28. 53 points. To Thing 1. Brings him right back to the brink of death. All right, JJ, your turn.
I'll have JJ take a shot at not Greg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fred.
Fred, yeah. We'll take a shot at Fred. That's a 17.
17 does hit.
Awesome. That's 7 damage.
7 damage. Takes it. Brings him to 15 total damage dealt.
Yep, and she will just kind of get... actually, she's good where she is, in case anything happens.
Okay. Works for me. That's going to be JJ's turn. The named one's turn. This one here, fearing nothing, will move up to Orville. Your ready to action goes off.
2 swings coming in?
1 swing. It is 1 attack, not multi-attack, sir.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, when you hold action, it is 1 attack.
You don't hold your whole attack action?
No. It is you can ready and attack. Multi-attack is its own thing.
Well, good thing I rolled 17.
17, all right.
Plus, 24?
24 points of damage?
No, 24 to hit.
Oh, 24 definitely hits.
So 17 on die.
Okay, gotcha.
15 points of fire damage.
Brings him to 30 total points dealt. Let's see here. You can hold and attack. Works here. Are you going to... You don't have Stunning Strike yet, right? That's level 6.
No, I think I do have Stunning Strike.
Is that what you wanted to attempt, or... I wasn't sure what your attempt was.
I was fully under the impression that I would just take 2 swings at it, but if I have the option of Stunning Strike, I'll absolutely take that.
Yeah, Stunning Strike, I think, is anytime you hit. Let me double check. Ready to action. You can take the ready to action.
Yep. DC 13 con save.
DC 13 con save, okay.
Yeah, it's just on hit.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, works for me. DC 13 con save, we said, right? Plus 2. Nat 1, the goose is stunned.
Let's go.
The other goose will look to Celeste and take 3 swings. Highest one's a 21 to hit, and then the 11 definitely misses. Celeste.
21 hits.
For 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo. That is the named ones. He will...
Can I do Hellish Rebuke?
You didn't you already do it?
At my last round.
Oh, you're casting it as a spell. Yes, okay, of course. I'm so used to Hellish Rebuke being a tiefling only thing that no one ever uses it. Yes, please go right ahead. I need a dex save, right?
Sorry, yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
the
all right.
dum-dum that uses it.
No, it's awesome. Like, no one ever for whatever reason, no one burns the slots on it, but on a paladin, it makes perfect sense. Like, it's just straight D10s. That's great. Good. Gets a 9 dex save, fails. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 13. Its save is +5.
Oh, yep. Then that passes. It's a
Half of whatever.
yeah. So it's 14
So
damage.
7 points.
So yeah.
All right, brings it to 83 points of damage, and you see a small, smoldering goose in the river.
Look, Morgan, I got you goose for dinner.
Goose on the menu, boys.
Boiled goose.
The geese will attack. They will honk honk and attempt to kill Orville. 2 swings. Nat 1 and Nat 2 will say, don't worry about it. Kobold Jones, honk honk, 2 attacks. Is going to be a 14. So that's going to be an 18 will miss and a 17 will miss because you have 20 AC, right? Okay. Miss. Vel, your turn.
Do I have beat on Francis?
Do you have a beat on Francis? Yeah, you can see him from here, across the pond.
We're gonna fire a chill touch at him.
Alright, roll to hit.
That is a 24.
24 will hit.
Two damage.
2 damage, but it can't
You know
heal.
how you rolled 2 1s on 2d8s?
Yeah. I do need you
The
to make
important
me...
thing is the extra effect.
Yeah, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm fine. Still need him laying hands on himself.
Hey, he doesn't have hands to do that anyway.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Lay on feathers, right?
Lay on feathers.
Lay on wings.
19.
19 makes the save. You duck dive, dodge out of the way. You are not dealt the 8 damage from Radiant. End of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action. He'll swing on the guy again. 14, he will use Favored by the Gods. Which is going to be 9. So 19 will collect and connect. We'll swing here. We'll swing there. We'll pump a level 1 into it. For that. That's going to be for 18, 26. That is not enough. Jesus. Seems good. Jonesy, your turn. You see how the big heavy strike. Why won't you die?
I'm gonna attack this dude that's next to me.
Alright, go right ahead.
I'll use the help part
Mhm.
advantage. It's gonna be a 20 to hit
20 definitely hits.
for 5 damage,
We'll take 5.
and then I'll attack it again.
Okie dokie. It's only halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
It's 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
That's for 9 damage,
Explodes.
and that's it.
Okay, end of your turn. He'll take his final legendary action for the round. Swing again. Favored by the gods. Forgetting to roll that. It's going to be well enough to hit. Should strike down without the buff. Oop, I rolled a d8 instead of a d6. Hold on. So it's going to be 6. That's going to be enough. 17 brings it to, yes. You see this one here begin to twitch and not move as he severs its head from its shoulders, and it comes crashing down into the water and begins to bleed out this white inking mass. He looks around and goes, "May you rest in hell, demon." He turns and looks to its friend. He goes, "I shall destroy you, and then your friends on the shore will know my wrath." Celeste, your turn.
This is deep water, right?
Yeah, you look and you can see clear through to the bottom. It's a crystal-like lake. But you look and, like, depth-wise, Morgan especially, with her kind of archer eye, it's several hundred feet deep. Like, this is a shockingly deep lake. What you want to do?
Sorry, I'm counting squares on my other monitor.
Oh, that's fine. I'm like, she's pulling out the weather report. I have no idea what's going on.
Not sure if I counted this right. Can I make it to the other side where those 4 geese are?
Are you moving through water or walking?
I'm gonna try and swim it.
Okay. Well, you move at half speed through water. Unless you have a
Oh,
way
just
to,
kidding.
unless you have
Then.
swim speed.
I'm definitely.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because you do 5, 10, 15, 20. Double move would get you there, yeah. Because you'd be 15, 15, 30 through the water.
Nope, I'm gonna go around the long way because I'm just ridiculous. Can I go towards my left? Let me go right.
You're right? Okay. So 5, 10, there's a goose there. Do you want to kill that in your way past?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit.
He's in my way.
You're in my way. Honk, 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 honk.
It's a 15 to hit.
Definitely does.
13. 17 damage.
Explodes.
And I'm gonna keep going.
That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
Okay. Making our way back to you, girl. That's gonna be Celeste's turn. Buddy's turn. Buddy peeks their head out. Good job, everyone. Really go get out there. Purple Man, I believe in you. You have the help action given to you again, Kobold. Orville. Start of the round, you hear honking again. Next round, there will be another re-emergence of more geese reinforcements. What do you want to do, Orville? You are surrounded by 3 geese, one of which is stunned until the end of your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna capitalize on that.
Rude and churlish. Rude and churlish. Why would you want to kill this poor innocent geese?
So versus stunned, is it advantage?
Yeah, it's advantage.
Okay.
Sounds like it might be. Creature is incapacitated, can't move, can't speak, or falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against it have advantage. And incapacitated, it can't take actions or reactions.
Cool.
So straight up advantage.
Yep.
Hey,
So
tasty
for strike
advantage.
is going to be for 21.
21 damage? Or 20 to hit? Yeah, 21 definitely hits. Yeah, all day long.
Next one's a nat 20.
Okay, well, you take the good, you take the bad in there, then you have
All right,
very dead goose.
First strike, 21 points of fire damage.
Yep, brings it to 51 damage total.
All right, and then crit time.
No. I say no crit.
That's a total of 12 points of fire.
On a crit?
Yeah.
Oh.
We rolled a 1 and a 5.
Oh, we big rolling. Hold on. All right. Takes that. I'm cool with that. 63 total.
Yep.
All right.
Then we're gonna go. I guess flurry of blows.
Okay. 2 more attacks. Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna try and punch out the other 2 geese.
All right. Swing south first, and then we'll go over for can.
South is 13 to hit.
Definitely does.
Okay.
Do you do more than 2 damage?
Yes.
It explodes and feathers. Other one?
15 to hit.
Definitely hits. Do you do more than 3 damage?
I rolled a 3, so yes.
It explodes.
Cool.
That is all of the geese. There we go. That is Orville's turn. Francis's turn. Francis will attempt to ban. No, we can't. We tried banishing 3 times. That's not good. I think we know it has good charisma. No, it's all charisma. It's all charisma saves. Boing loings. Right in the boing loings. I can't heal
Poor
myself.
paladins.
I know. I wanted to plane shift him. Get him out of here, but that doesn't work either. I guess I could sunny day him. It'd be funny.
Pokemon.
Yeah. He's full Pokemon.
Quick switch to breathe fire.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. So 60-foot radius. Seems good. So we'll put it here. That'll burn our friend, though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That won't work. I can put it here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Really, 60 foot? Jesus Christ. 60 foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. Ooh, hit it here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's no way to not murder all the geese. We can't do that. We're just gonna swing on them. Screw it. We'll just swing on them 3 times. Pink, pink, pink. Oh no, 2 times. I only have 2. I have 2. How do my list of geese is that better? Rude. Rude and childish. 2 twos is gonna be really bad. 2d4. 2d4. So 4 plus is not gonna hit. 6, 7, 8 plus will hit. Thank you, favor of the gods. Coming in clutch for 8. 18, 24 damage to the new guy. That is Francis's go. Morgan's turn.
We're gonna pop out our short bow and aim at Francis again.
Rude and churlish.
Like that one that's calling others. Snipe the one that's calling backup.
This is the one calling back up. This one up here on the cliff.
I don't think I can get him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 feet away.
Well, I mean, can I aim at him through Francis?
Yeah, Francis is on a lake. He's up on a cliff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well then.
He's up in the bushes. He's got +2 AC with his base of 12. There's no way you'll ever hit him. Ever. Literally ever. Never, ever, ever.
It's a 15.
Yeah, that hits. So how much damage? No sneak attack. Oh, no, you could, technically. Because you could bonus action, steady aim. Yeah, roll a sneak attack. It's fine. Damn rogues. Doing rogue things.
24 damage.
He explodes. Blood sprays everywhere. And the great honking caller has been silenced this day. That's your move, your bonus, your attack, you're good. Thing's turn. Thing will actually move here and spend its action absorbing. You see it pull the corpse of its friend out of the water, and it slowly begins to liquefy and seep into its own flesh, and will slowly begin to regain its height. That is its turn. JJ, your turn.
How is Vel looking? Currently?
She's missing an arm.
Well,
I was slightly honked on a very pathetic crit. I'm okay.
okay, all right. Well, JJ's gonna move over to Moore and give her a little bonk.
Little bonk.
Yep. And you are gonna get 1d8. So that's 6 plus. So that's 10 total heals for you. For Moore, and I think she will go ahead and take out her saber as well for her bonus action and just kind of sit there and wait.
Sit there and wait.
Yeah.
Seems good to me. The named Goose. Huh, yes, Morgan?
If I'm correct, I have to roll, right?
Yes, you do. Because you are currently crazy. Oh, okay. Well, take your attack.
Morgan's gonna look at JJ and be like, "Who are you?"
And she whips out. You see this crazed look. You heal Morgan. Her wounds begin to close. She holds her sword in one hand, her bow in the other. She turns and has this crazed, like, long stare. And you definitely hear from her muttered breath this, "Who are you? Who do you think you are putting your hands on me?" And she stabs you. Roll to hit, Morgan. JJ, would you say this is surprising?
Yes.
Okay, what's the to hit?
Personally shooketh.
I'm shooketh.
The 16.
Does a 16 hit, JJ?
No.
Oh shit! Okay, you big thrust of the sword, and you just barely narrowly manage to avoid it, and it's like right where your head would have been. And she kind of just looks at you strangely, and then like shakes her head and goes, "Oh, sorry about that, JJ. What's up?"
What the fuck?
Young lady.
Is it still JJ's turn technically?
Yeah, technically.
She's gonna back up a couple steps. Like
Disengage.
she's gonna go back to the same spot.
We just take a moment to remind Morgan, you're okay, girlfriend. Like, you look like you're about to have a panic attack.
JJ, next time, make sure you have permission to touch first.
Yeah, you see Morgan holding this bloody rapier she just killed a goose with, and is like, "Hey, friends."
Like breathing hard.
Yeah, the big scary psycho killer like breathing.
Sorry, how much healing was that, by the way? Say 10?
10.
Yeah.
I started panicking immediately.
Healing words for her only from now on. Only heal.
Oh,
Not going close.
you'd be surprised what saves you and what doesn't. JJ, that's your turn.
Yes.
All right. The named ones. There's one left. It looks to you, Orville. It actually takes its sword and plunges it into the water and looks to you and goes, "Honk!" Give me a wisdom saving throw.
$17.
17 makes it.
Yeah.
So it's bonus. So it uses its honk ability, and then it will standard action. It will just try this. I think this will work too.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
I think it will work. Yeah, it will work. So it looks to you and goes, "Hmm." You hear like this small kind of gravelly voice, and it leans its bill right over to you, and you hear, "Honk." Do you have 150 or less hit points?
Yes.
You are stunned. It speaks its true word of power, which is honk, and it overwhelms your mind of one creature it can see within range, leaving it dumbfounded. If you have 150 or less hit points or fewer, it is stunned. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. You can make a save at the end of each of your turns to avoid this effect further.
Wonderful.
It has returned the stunned. That is its whole turn, though. That is the named one. The regular geese will swarm on Celeste. Celeste, I need a wisdom saving throw, as the first one is going to attempt to regular honk you. They have not been trained in the ancient ways of Paladin.
16.
16 makes it. 3 regular old attacks at you. That is going to be for highest one's a 14 to hit, which I think misses. There is 4 geese in front of you trying to peck you. Vel, your turn.
Yeah, alright, we're just gonna try and keep Sir Francis from healing himself. So we're gonna go ahead and give him another chill touch.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Oh no. Oh, that's a natural one.
You fire off the skeletal hand. It slowly seeps into the water and misses with a splash.
I blame you for that, Morgan. You've got me all tilted.
I'm sorry.
Sword in hand.
Know what's
stares at
going
you.
on anymore.
Morgan gives you that like Junji Ito 1,000-mile stare through your body. Like,
Oh, you want to do one of those? All right.
Val, at the end of your turn, he will in fact do exactly what you didn't want him to do. He'll spend 2 legendary actions to cast a spell.
Yeah.
And I believe it's just straight. I don't know that he has to roll for this one.
If it's heal, it's 80.
Yeah, it's just straight up 80. No, 70. Even better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he will honk. Cast heal upon himself. Jonesy, your go. What do you want to do?
My forte is ranged, So I will move up to the normal geese and attack them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to the normal goose.
I will slice them.
Do it.
I will use my help.
Yes.
15 to hit.
It does.
11 damage.
It kills the goose. Honk honk.
That was all of my movement.
Mhm.
Can I throw a hand axe at the other one?
Yeah, sure, why not? Flinging a hand axe.
It's a 25.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
For another 11 damage.
Explodes. Chops its neck clean through. One hand axe. Kills this poor regular goose.
DM, would you say that it was a tilted hand axe, complete with crop tops?
Oh my god, get out of here. Jonesy, that's your go. Okay, end of your turn. Third legendary action from Sir Francis. He will not swing. He's getting tired of this shit. He will bring up his wings and fly away, avoiding free strikes. And he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he'll land here. The sword flies over his head. He looks to the two of you and he goes, "You've defeated many of my men. My brothers, I will have vengeance." That is his go. Celeste, your turn.
I'm gonna swing on the 2 geese in front of me.
Quack, quack.
Oh,
Honk, honk.
yeah.
First one.
Yeah. 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
16 damage.
16 damage, explodes this thing. Cooks the goose.
Okay.
Ruptures
I'm
it.
gonna swing at the other one.
Mhm.
13 to hit.
Also does. I'm assuming pure death.
$19 damage.
19 damage.
Yeah,
that'll work.
and then I'm gonna turn around and make my way back
5,
down
10.
towards
15, 20, 25, 30, we'll say to there. Works for me. You're right adjacent to him.
Okay, and that is my turn.
All right. Buddy's turn. Buddy, sensing imminent danger, is going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 10. Hides behind Cobble Jones. Bonus action. Go get him, Buddy. Oh, wait, no. Purple guy.
But your buddy.
I know. I'm sorry I said it wrong. Flying in the last time the honk was given, they will still show up. 2 more gooses. 2 more geeses.
A pair of honkers, if you will.
Some big ol' honkers. Orville, start of your turn. You turn and look, and Sir Francis Fowl is beside you. You are stunned.
Now?
You are stunned as you're like this. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
You got it.
The DC is 15.
Well, that's a nat 20, so...
You shake free of the power word stun. That is your turn. However, you can act normally with your reactions and the like.
Cool.
Francis will look upon you and scowl. He will raise both wings up in the air and then bring them down, and his sword will plunge into the earth. Let's see here. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I need every creature within 30 of me. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. I think that is everyone here except for Kobold Jones. Let's see here. Each creature I choose. So we'll ignore the one goose. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw. Versus the bad touch. JJ, what do we get?
13.
13 will fail. Orville, what do we get?
18.
18 will make it. Celeste, what did we get?
16.
Will fail. Morgan, what did we get?
7.
Will fail. Vel, what did we get?
$21.
21 will make it. So everyone who made it, the two of you that made it, will take half from this. Everyone else will take full. So the first half of it is going to be 17 points of thunder damage. And the back half of it, from his destructive honking wave, is 11 points of radiant damage. For a total of 28 points of damage to everyone. If you made your save, it is 14 damage instead.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke?
He did damage you, yeah. I think he can.
Still wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Rolls it. Or deck save, you mean.
Yes, sorry, yes.
Sorry. So it's going to be 18 plus 5 is a 23.
Okay.
Right.
Can I uncanny dodge?
Yes, you can. You take half. Well, no, uncanny dodges versus an attack. Next level, you get evasion versus this when you make a saving throw. Sorry.
So that's 17 damage?
17 points of damage. He will take none as he makes the save. The goose is loose.
The goose has evasion.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, oh wait, no, this is the thing you need. It's right here on the sheet. That is Francis's turn. Morgan, it is your turn, however. You look over, you can see the sword plunge into the earth, slowly rise back out. The ground has been broken into pieces as there's been a rupture of divine energy that has bolted out in all directions from Sir Francis. Because your friend in the water may be tougher than you, but I will see all of you rendered, helpless, and broken at my feet, you worshippers of dead gods.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna hang out, and can I just take a potion of healing as my action?
Sure. Do you want to get away from him?
Yeah, I'll back up a little bit.
Okay. You want to go like 5, 10, 15 behind a rock?
Sure.
Okay. And then, yeah, potion it up. 2d4 plus 2. End of your turn, he will take a attack against... We'll do Orville. You've punched somebody. Actually, we'll do Celeste. You're the big guy. You're the big gal on campus.
Okay, I'm down.
Big swing? Big swing?
I'm down.
Oh, you're down?
Don't have to.
Okay. Yeah, we'll hit for damage above 10. I'm assuming that knocks you out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you crumple to the ground.
Anything above 2 would have done it.
Oh, gotcha. So he big swing. You see this radiant strike across Celeste's armor. She and slams down on her side as a giant. Still size large because Kobold Jones is the one holding the concentration on that. That is Morgan's turn. Big dude's turn. Comes over. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. We'll go to here, and with reach, we'll attack Sir Francis again. Kobold Jones, do you want to go ahead and give me a 2 attack rolls plus 10?
Sure. That's 18 for the first one.
So 28 will definitely hit.
24 for the second one. Oh no, sorry, it was 18 with the plus 10.
Oh, okay. 18 will miss, and then 24 will hit. Okay, so 3d6, please. I'm sorry, size up. 3d8. I'm size large now. True form.
$21.
21 takes it, brings him to that much. Sir Francis Fowl make a strength saving throw. 11, favored by the oh god, favored by the gods. Boop. More than enough to make the save. You see it strike at him with these kind of like heavy set claws and attempts to drag him in to absorb him, and he manages to resist and pull back. JJ, your turn.
JJ is going to call out to Celeste and say, "Get your ass up. We're not done." And she will move over to the right 2 squares. So she's flanking with Orville.
Okay.
Let me get Celeste her healing real quick.
Sure.
That's 15 points.
15 points, Celeste.
And then she will take her saber and get to smacking.
Cool. So Celeste, now that you've been healed, you also attack. No, I'm kidding.
Ah.
It was actually an effect on JJ.
It was the effect the whole time. The game was rigged from the start.
I assume I have advantage on him.
Yes, you do. You are flanking. And you are not a evil outsider.
Well, that's 215, so that is going to be a total of 22.
22 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. That's 6 cold.
6 cold damage?
Yeah, I believe.
Ugh, foul fiend.
And she will attempt to move out of his range.
You're going to take a free strike from him?
Don't do it.
No.
You don't give paladins free strikes.
I'm like, please
no.
give the paladin a free strike. He only gets 5 attacks a turn.
Yeah, never mind.
Is
Never mind.
That's your
She'll
turn?
stay. Yeah, that'll
Okay.
be the turn.
Seems good. The named one will go. He'll look to Orville, and he will honk and attempt 3 pecks. No longer with a sword. Gonna come across for the biggest one to hit is a 20 and then a 15. I think the 15 misses, right? 1 hit.
Yeah, you get 1 hit.
With my bill, 7 points of piercing. Punk.
That is a perfect number.
Does it knock you unconscious?
No, I'm at 1.
Oh, God. Rude. That's his turn. The little baby geese just came in this turn, so they need a turn to mobilize. Vel, your turn. You see this radiant goose stood astride the shore.
Yeah, I don't have a great positioning right now.
What?
Let's... You have disadvantage to attack something when you're swimming, right?
You have all kinds of bad stuff when you're swimming. Unless you have a swim speed.
Yeah, Alright, we're just gonna step up about 10 feet.
Hmm?
No, like away.
Oh,
I wanna shoot at the named one.
okay. He has partial cover.
Does he?
You're shooting through the bush.
Uh,
It's a +2 to AC, giving him the highest AC on the table at 17.
don't lie to me. Sir Francis is right there.
Oh, that's also true. Also, Kobold Jones is right there. Kobold Jones and Sir Francis have the exact same AC, so. Both of them like that heavy armor. Only Sir Francis has a helmet. Kobold Jones is wild and out of control.
Alright, we're gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Alright. Attempt to cook the goose.
Well, that's an 18 plus, so that's a 25.
That'll hit. Bonk.
For 13 points of fire damage.
Brings him to 76 damage, and he sinks like a certain ship that got hit by an iceberg. Only in this case, it was a firebolt.
And then
My friend!
I'm gonna step back one more diagonal, so I'm out of the 20 feet of him, I think.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You probably want to get out of the 30 feet of him.
Oh, was he 30?
Yeah, destructive wave is 30 feet in all directions.
Yeah, move me up a little bit more.
Okay. Boop, boop. Seems good.
Yeah.
End of your turn. Take his second legendary action. We'll swing on the healer, JJ. JJ, it is coming across for... Where am I here? Plus 11Zs? 11Zs. So we are at 15, so we are at 26 to hit, JJ.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. You have all kinds of crazy shit. That's going to be for 18 points of damage. Radiant and magical.
I flop onto the ground.
Like a fish. He turns, big heavy strike onto JJ. She collapses.
I was just waiting for the damage because I wasn't sure if you'd actually hit my max HP.
Oh yeah, no. He doesn't have a reason to smite you. You're bleeding all over the place. Plus, also, I've been smiting a lot, so I'm down quite a few. Jonesy, your turn. From behind you, you hear, "Go, son, go, kick his ass, his big ugly ass."
I'm going to make a double move, and it looks like if I double move, I can get to right next to JJ.
You can.
I want to do one over the down right to the right of her.
Like that?
Oh, no.
Oh, like that?
Way. Like to the right of JJ. Perfect.
Okay.
And I will. Hang on.
Hanging on to what? What cliff? Just climbing.
All right, I will use my action surge to use a healing potion on her.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2. Going to the late hours. Extra endings, kids.
7.
7 points to JJ.
Can I use my last 5 feet of movement to bait and switch now that she's no longer incapacitated?
Ooh. I think so. What does bait and switch say? Is it when you make an attack or just...
No, it's when you're within 5 feet of a creature. You can expend a superiority die, switch places with it.
Sure.
And I have to spend 5 feet of movement, so...
Yeah, that works for me. Boop, boop. So you bait and switch?
And yeah, and I will give myself the AC.
Oh, seems smart.
Okay, that's a plus 4. So... And then that's my turn.
All right. End of your turn. Final legendary action. We'll take it against you. He goes, "You're the smallest one I've seen today." Big swing. Big crack. It's going to be 16, 27 to hit. Hits. Okay. D6, 2d10. Come across for 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 17 is going to be for 25 points of damage.
I'm guessing?
Yeah, it is magical. He is using a radiant weapon. Specifically, it is angelic weapon. That is Jonesy's turn. Celeste, your turn.
I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna punch him in his goose bill. Beat the shit out of this goose.
Oh, where's my...
AC is 20.
22 to hit.
That hits. I will tell you, you might want to smite this guy.
Going to smite this guy.
That sounds like a thing you definitely want to do.
Thanks.
What? Is she still size large?
Mm-hmm.
Who has the spell up?
I
Jones.
drew a wand. Do
Jones
I
uses
concentrate on
rod.
that?
Yeah, you were still concentrating. The one lets you cast the spell.
Okay.
That's my
I
yeah.
don't remember how that works because I
It's
don't play it.
so it's 10 or it's either DC 10 or damage dealt, whichever's higher, half of damage dealt. So I dealt 25, rounding up. You need a DC 13 Constitution saving throw to maintain the spell.
That's a 12.
It's a 12. So Celeste, you are boop, boop. Still in melee range, but you will have disadvantage on the strike.
So do you want me to re-roll and
I'll let-
cancel that smite?
I'll let you keep the first one. Go ahead and roll damage. On the second one, just remember you have disadvantage if you're still using the club.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I just thought about that. I'm like, which one of you? I downed one of you.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. I was like, which one was who was the one who cast it? Because JJ I had hit too, and I forgot for concentration. But I'm like, I don't think she cast it this time.
Okay.
Boop 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 doot 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 ba doot 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 doot.
33 damage.
33.
Mm-hmm.
That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Seems good. Big heavy strike. He is almost bloodied.
Okay. Oh, good. I'm gonna to hit him again.
Okay, attempt to hit him again. You have disadvantage as you're using a size large weapon, normal sized.
Okay.
Normal swinging.
It's not gonna hit. It's an 18.
18. Oof, so close. Big heavy swing. You see it crash next to the ground beside him. He looks to you and goes, "You are strong. You shall die like the rest of them." Is that your turn, Celeste? All right. Buddy will look, peeking out. We'll move up to this rock. Look to Velithil and go get him. You use your fire bolts. Yay! And he will give you the help action. Orville, your turn.
Oh, we're gonna cook this goose.
Uh-oh. You do have advantage.
I do have advantage. We're gonna take 2 swings with the staff.
Okay.
And then we are gonna have some consideration about flurry of blows afterwards.
All right.
Starting off with the staff, though.
Go for it.
That was a 3 and a 2.
3 and 2, big misses. Second attack.
5 and an 8 for a total of 15. So that's also gonna miss.
Miss. And then, do you want a flurry of blows or do you want a defensive?
I'll go flurry of blows.
Okay, go for it. 2 more hits.
A single swing, and then I will use Hand of Healing on myself.
Oh, gotcha.
A 4 and a 3.
Oof,
So,
your dice.
Hot dice.
Hot dice tonight, baby.
Hot dice.
Hot dice in your area.
I will take the heal, though.
All right.
1d6 plus 2, so whopping 4 points.
Seems good. Is that your turn, Orville?
Yeah, that's it.
Start of Francis's turn. He'll look around. He will. What do you want to do? Oh, heck yeah. We're definitely doing that. We're doing... Yeah, he will point a wing at Kobold Jones and go, "You think you are a tough individual, but soon you will not be. You will become like me." Make a wisdom saving throw.
Six.
You fail. You are polymorphed into a goose. So per polymorph, you have at least 1 hit point until he loses concentration, or until you drop to 0 hit points or die. Your new form is that of a goose. So you are a CR 1/8 goose. You have 12 armor, 10 hit points. You have a fly speed of 40 foot. You have a +4 to hit with your peck, and you deal 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage with your peck. Welcome to Goose Life. That is Francis's turn. Morgan, your turn.
Can I... If I move down 1 square, would I be able to see him?
I believe so. Let me see here. Yeah, if you want to come down like to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see him from there.
Okay.
Shoots him.
Short bow it up.
All right. Straight attack. You can't take the aim, so just a straight up hit.
It's a 16.
16, you fire off, and the front of his breastplate deflects the arrow. You're like flies. Is that your turn, Morgan? Okay. Bigum's turn. Kobold Jones. It has advantage, so two to hits at +10. Advantage both times.
First one's a crit.
That'll be a thing.
Second one's a 23.
That'll also hit. So it'll be 3, 6, 9 d8. Plus 14.
So 30 on the 9d8.
Okay, so that'll be 44 damage total. Brings us to quite a bit. And then I need to do a strength saving throw. First time hit by this creature. I have plus by the gods. For 14, gonna be well enough. You see, again, a big strike and blood crescent out from Sir Francis Fowl, and attempts to kind of drag him into this wiggling mass of like a nightmare creature and absorb him, and he resists yet again. He will take a legendary action and swing on the big dude.
Concentration check?
Con save for
Ooh,
Voldemort.
you're
Yeah,
right.
con save.
Let's see here. So 30 total. What was the first one? Because I have to do both of them. We'll do 19 on die for the first one. Second one, 16 on die plus Blessing of the Gods. Well over 20. To maintain Cobalt Jones as a goose. Then we'll take our attack for legendary action.
I'm gonna. Never mind.
For 15 plus 6 is a 21. Plus his to hit. So we'll hit, we'll connect, we'll strike out a d6, 2d10. It's going to be for 25 damage to this guy. 179. Alright. That is JJ's turn. Start a turn.
She is. She'll back up, I guess, kind of parallel with Celeste for
Okay.
now.
Boop, boop.
And move over towards the other tree. And I guess she will swing her saber.
Fire it at him.
Yep. She'll go ahead and see if she can fire it at him.
Go for it.
That's
One
not gonna hit.
naughty goose.
And then she will. She has enough left of her movement to skirt around that tree and behind Orville.
Through the lake? I mean,
Yeah.
well, you have to, so it's half movement through water.
Oh, okay. Half through water. Never mind.
Yeah. Unless you have a swim speed. I mean, you can go around the other tree towards Morgan if you'd like.
I'm just trying to get. It's just arranged. It's fine. She will cast on Orville a second level healing word.
Okay.
And get him up. Some
Roll it up. Continue on. The named ones are gone. Regular geese. Finally, a great fight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Coming at Buddy. 2 swings. 1 will hit. Honk. Buddy will take 4 points of damage. Vel, your turn. And then, did you give the healing to Orville?
Yep.
Okay, good. You guys are in the same room, so I know if I don't hear it, sometimes it still goes through.
Are you going to be able to handle those, Bartholomew?
Maybe. He's wildly swinging a short sword that he's been given. He was brought back with a potion. I think he's at 5 health, so he's at 1 health right now. Because Jonesy gave him 5 back with the potion.
If I move directly below the one goose,
Mhm.
and lightning breath straight up, it'll hit the 2 of them, right? But not him?
Correct. Yeah. If you do right here. Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that.
Alright, 2 dex saves. Boop-a-doop. Both fail. 7 and a 5, both fail.
I rolled 3 ones.
They each take 3 damage. Lucky goose. Lucky geese. Jonesy the goose. What would you like to do?
Can I attempt to wield my sword in my beak? I saw the other ones do.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Your intelligence right now is -3 for being a goose.
It's about usual.
Yeah, about business as usual.
So it's a 14.
Okay, so 14 after the -3? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you think about it and you go, yes. And you snatch up the blade in your hand. Yeah, I'll give it to you on that one. So yeah, you can attack with this short sword using your dex of +2, and then your proficiency modifier of +3, so you have a +5 to hit using your magical weapon. And you have advantage because you're flanking. Yeah, sure, why not? It's the most outrageous thing ever, and I love it. The goose is loose, baby. The goose is loose.
Is it the most outrageous thing? That's literally everything we're fighting right now.
Are you telling me that a wig-wearing lich sent you to kill a paladin goose, and that's not ridiculous? It's not ridiculous at all. It's normal, guys. Come on, don't be crazy.
That's right. It's only a 16, so
16, big heavy swing. He goes. End of your turn, Jonesy. Take another swing at the big boy. I think we miss. 15, 20. No, 20 will hit. Boop.
Can I cutting words that really quick?
Yes, you can actually. Go right ahead.
-2.
-2 brings it to 18, so we get a big ol' miss. Let's see here. That is going to be end of Jonesy's turn. Celeste, your turn.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to swing on the goose.
Swing on the goose. You have advantage. You're flanking with the thing, too.
It's actually a straight roll, but it's crit either way. Because I have disadvantage because I'm a normal size and not enlarged. But I'm flanking, so it's a straight roll, but it's a crit.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
We're
good?
Yeah, no, we're good.
And I'm going to smite at second level.
Alright, yep.
Cool.
Not an evil outsider. You'll get a bonus one.
Alright, dog.
Alright, thanks, dog. Put on my red glasses. Everything's less angry now that my glasses are red.
Visions of bunny rabbits.
All ones.
Through the field.
We pray
joined
for
by a
all
goose.
ones. All ones.
Reroll all ones and twos, so don't worry about it. I got you, dog.
Fuck. My poor chocolate bunny. Lord. Where's my wig and skull mask again? Hold on. This is what? Level 2, so 68, and then all the crazy bullshit. Ugh. Rerolling 1s and 2s. Ugh.
yeah, it's 13d8 plus whatever normal is.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Come play D&D, I said. It'll be fun, I said. You won't have more dice than the rogue, I said. Then you did. It's bad enough Morgan snipes everything. I love paladins, but it's always like paladin crit, and I'm like, ooh, butt clench hard. Does the boss die?
And again, at disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Here's a cool weapon, but you have to swing at disadvantage. Fuck it, crit. I'm like, Jesus. I'm seeing shouty math.
It's 56 damage.
56 damage. I'm not dead, thankfully.
And then I'm actually going to step over and take a swing at Jonesy.
At Jonesy?
Huh?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Is everything okay at home?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of polymorph.
Oh, that'll work.
Wait, can we get a con check before you do that?
Actually, that's totally fair. Yeah, 36, so half is 15, 16, 17, 18.
It's 18 for a con save and a 19 hit.
Okay. So
I think that'll miss,
9,
right?
Hold on.
Oh, no, it's a goose.
10, 11. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus my con save. I'll make it with my con save. It's a 23. I have plus 10 con on my saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
And then the goose's AC is?
Goose's AC is 12 with 10 hit points.
Okay. 6, 7, 8. It's going to be 12.
12 damage?
12 total damage, yeah.
All right, so Jonesy, you take 2 points of damage in your regular form, and you are no longer a goose.
Honk.
Honk. Celeste, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Buddy's turn. Buddy will turn and grab a short sword and attempt to murder. Actually, he's smart. He will 5-foot step to get flanking. Actually, does Vel have a melee weapon?
Not out.
Well, shit. Big disadvantage swing anyway. A 9 on dice will mean that he has a +1, right? Or +3?
Yeah, it would be +3, I guess.
+3. So he'll deal 6 damage to the already wounded goose. And it's still alive. That's our boy. That's Buddy.
Can I
Can
I actually move back 1 square to ensure that I'm flanking for my friend to have advantage?
You still
Sorry.
are. It's still a straight line.
Okay.
He's a 4 square. You're good.
Stop trying to do
They're
stuff. You can't
four
even
square.
kill a goose.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, man.
need to let Morgan and Celeste take care of everything. You have these useless elves over here.
It's a goose! Orville, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
All right.
We're gonna try one more time to cook this goose.
All right. Burning saber. This
Actually,
sword of mine burns with a...
we're gonna put the stick away and we're gonna crack our knuckles and go for it.
Okay.
He's asked magic damage every time.
I'm fine with whatever you want to do, but yes, he is magically inclined, to say the least.
That's true.
He has a radiant breastplate.
Okay. All right, we'll use the stick.
All right.
Using
the God-given weapon that chat bestowed upon you, that you almost died getting. I guess I'll use it.
I was just trying to proc Crusher and give everybody else advantage for the rest of the round.
That is actually fair, but that's also swinging for crits. It's a 5% chance.
Yeah.
5% chance 4 times, but still, yeah, I get you.
8 times.
Oh,
Swing
true.
with advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah. No, we'll stick it.
All right, stick it with advantage.
Not 1 and an 8, so 15. So that one will miss.
Big miss.
That is going to be a 21.
That'll hit.
And a 22 to hit.
That'll also hit. Pop.
Right, no, that's the same. That's the same roll. Wow. Late night brain.
Oh, because you have 2 dice. Yes.
Yeah,
Either way, hit. Roll it.
11 points of fire damage.
11 points of fire damage. He is in critical condition.
All right. Flurry of blows.
All right. Pop.
That is a 21 on the first swing.
21 hits.
And a 23 on the second.
Both hit.
All right.
Damage, please.
6 points bludgeoning, non-magical.
Takes it for 3.
And 7 points bludgeoning, non-magical.
Takes it for... I'm right here, 4. Still alive.
Looks good.
His go. Getting annoyed. Let's see here. What do I even have left? I'm not evil, so I can't use those fun spells like Fireball. I think we just swing out. We just hope for the best. We'll take our first swing at Celeste. Big swing on her.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay. 6 or a... We'll take the 6. Plus 5 is 11. 21 to hit. I'm sorry, 22 to hit. Hits, okay. Regular weapon. Oop, nope, not D8s, D10s, please. Oop. Hey, more than 1 D10. More than 1 D10, please. It's going to be for 20 points of damage. Radiant.
Ooh. Okay.
Still conscious?
I'm down. But can I use Hellish Rebuke?
Sure.
Even though
I like
go
that.
out?
Mm-hmm. It's in response to damage before damage is calculated.
Okay.
And people argue all over the internet. I think it's so cool to be like... So, dex save for me?
Yes, please.
Okay. 5 on dice. Plus 6 is 11. Plus 4 is 15.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes it? Okay. Half damage, please.
So that's 19?
19 points?
Half.
So 10. I'll take it. He is losing a lot of feathers, to say the least.
Okay, and I am down then.
Second attack on Orville. Orville, you can see on my screen what he rolled. I'll pray for you.
Oh, pray for me.
And I'll send your next of kin your way. Orville, that's me for 5, 6, 7. That is for 42 damage.
Okay. Is it half max HP or full max HP?
Full max H is how I run it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not
Well,
perma?
I'm not dead.
Okay. Big heavy strike. And third attack on Jonesy. I will let the screen show Jonesy what I rolled. Celeste, the Reaper is mad at you. The Lucky Demon is mad at you. Coming down for 14, that is going to be for 36 points of damage, Kobold Jones. Still up?
Downed.
Downed. That is his ground. Oop. End of his turn, Morgan's turn. Morgan, you watch this goose, this flying blade cuts down Celeste, flames burn into him. Second blade cuts down Orville. Third swing cuts down Kobold Jones. What do you want to do?
If I go straight down, is there a way, or to the left, is there a way that I can have visual on him? Because JJ is in my way right now.
Well, that is true. You could stand next to JJ and you'd have it. Alternatively, you would know that you could flank with the big scary thing monster if you wanted to get advantage. And you do know that there is a short sword on the ground as well that Kobold Jones was using as a goose, and then later as a kobold. It is a magic weapon. Point of order.
Okay. Yeah, let's roll up there.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You stand over the broken corpse of Celeste. Your item interaction is to pick up a magical short sword that is the Bane of Pom Jumjiva. And you have advantage. One slot, one swing. Good luck. You have advantage.
Is it just like a normal?
It is a normal short sword as compared to this guy. It does things to certain types of creatures.
Okay. That is 24.
24 does hit, and you have sneak attack for having an ally within 5 feet.
14.
14 points. Brings it down to... Still up. You big heavy swing. You see blood spray out. You see Sir Francis Fowl turn and look to you and... How many of them are there? And he is rather upset, but blood is draining down from his cut-up bill at this point. Anything else you want to do for your turn? You can do a bonus action to move if you'd like. You can disengage as your bonus and then continue to move. You moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know if you have an extra set of movement or not.
I don't.
Nope. Standing there?
Yep.
All right. End of the round. He will spend 2 legendary actions to cast a spell. Yeah, he'll do it as well. Jonesy, roll a d20 for me for a wisdom saving throw.
It's a 17.
17 on dice?
No, 17 total.
Oh, 17 total. Okay. Will fail by 1. You see the large creature seem to be held as he casts Hold Monster. Its turn. It's held. Go ahead and make another saving throw, please. Kobold Jones, just roll a d20.
Was that was on the monster?
Yeah.
I rolled a 14. I'm sorry, I thought you meant for me.
Oh, no. Sorry, for it.
So it's 14 on dice. I don't know what its bonus is.
14 on dice, plus 5 on wisdom. So we are 14 for 18. So we would have made it. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2 attacks on Sir Francis Fowl with advantage.
Okay. That is a 20 to hit
Will hit.
and a 26 to hit.
Both will hit. So it is 68. Plus 14.
That's 18 on dice.
18 on dice. Gonna be not there. You see two big heavy hits. Feathers fly up in the air, gasping for breath. And this goose does not seem to want to die yet. Saving throw for strength to be absorbed. Be 13 on dice plus 4 of the chosen is 20, so we'll survive. JJ, your turn.
JJ is going to bonk Celeste with her last use of this the rod. So that will be 8 points of healing to Celeste.
Okay.
And then she will, I don't know who she wants the healing word. She will healing word Jonesy this time, level 2.
All right.
He gets 7.
7 back, Jonesy. And
yeah, I guess she'll just stay
hanging out.
Yeah, she'll stay there. Yeah.
All right. Geese's turn. They will turn on the man with the sword. One swing. 15 to hit Buddy. And way more. 22 to hit Buddy. Both will hit?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Buddy's at 1 HP. He goes down. Actually, he'll go down on the first one, so we'll go after Vel for the second one. So Vel, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Boom. For 7 points of damage. That is the Geese's turn. Vel, your turn. Buddy drops as he gets pecked in the chest and collapses.
Great. Oh, god damn it. I can't hit them without burning him now, because if I move, they'll murder me.
The choices.
I can't see Sir Francis at all, right?
No, there's like a big bush in the way here, and then there's another bush over here. He's got like double cover. He's like almost total concealment at this point.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the bodies around. He is a rather short individual at like 3.5 foot tall.
Yeah.
Being goose sized.
Okay. This one took 6 and 3.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
it's all right. Second level magic missile, one bolt into the one that myself and Buddy have already hit.
Okay.
And then 3 bolts into the other one.
Okay.
So the first one is dead.
How much damage?
It has 1 hit point left, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're right. Okay.
Unless they're different kinds of geese. It was only 2 damage, though, so if it is more than that...
No, you're good. Had dealt 8 so far.
Okay, and then the next one takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 is exactly its hit points. It's already taken 3, so both of them drop. You see Buddy groaning on the ground. Tell my story. Gasping for air.
Yeah, I'll save your ass in just a second.
Jonesy, your turn.
I'm going to stand up,
All right, you stand up.
reach for my sword that's missing, and pull out my magic battle axe instead.
You reach for it, and Morgan's holding it, blood covered on it, and just like, hey, what's up? You pull out your battle axe. You equip it out.
Do I have pack tactics, or is it still too sunny out?
It is bright sunny here. Yeah.
All right, then I will bait and switch with
Morgan. Okay.
Yep.
Boop-doop. Boop-doop. Boop-doop.
I'll give her the AC.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. How much AC?
Extra 2.
Plus 2 AC until the end of Kobold's next turn.
So now flanking with
Big boy.
yep. So I will roll 14.
14 will miss.
Second attack
Mhm.
is going to be 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
And then I will use maneuvering strike
Okay.
on him. Sorry, hang on. Okay, so it gives me my D8 extra damage, and then I can also allow Morrigan to move half their speed without provoking attacks of opportunity from my target.
Okay. Morgan, where do you want to move?
I guess to the right, just to get out of there.
Just out of there?
Yeah.
Easy to do. Kobold Jones.
Damage. That's 15 damage.
15 damage. You bring this heavy battle axe down on Sir Francis Fowl. He turns and looks at you. He goes, honk, honk. Like no one will prevent. You slice the front of his throat open and blood sprays out onto your armor. He starts gasping for air and starts to kind of like tumble back a bit. You see your friend kind of turn and look, and you just see strands of flesh rip out from it, impale the goose, and rip him into itself. And you just see crunching as the wings and bones and flesh and sinew begin to snap and break as it absorbs and eats him. Sir Francis Fowl has been murdered. Horribly, horribly murdered. And is very much dead. So, that is where we're at with that. That's Jonesy's turn. Celeste, your turn. You have 2 bleeding out friends. What do you want to do?
Can I make my way over to Orville?
Mhm.
And I'm going to hold on 1 second. Where did my thing just go? I'm gonna do healing hands.
Okay.
So he'll restore 5 hit points.
All right. Good to go.
And then can I I'm sorry, how much movement was that?
That was 5 foot.
Can I start making my way towards Buddy?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Halfway there, you see him on the ground, chest partially caved in from a goose attack. Buddy's turn. JJ, go ahead and make a roll. It is at disadvantage because Buddy is cursed.
It's a 5.
He starts to bleed out harder. Orville, your turn. You're stable.
20 feet stand up.
Okay, boop boop.
Um,
You look around, you see feathers, a helmet on the ground, and a floating platinum blade where Sir Francis once stood.
yeah, I'm not gonna touch any of that. Is there a nice rock to sit on by the shore?
Yeah, 100%.
Perfect.
Yeah. You sit there, reach down on the shore, find a hand of worms.
Breathe.
Yeah. Francis is very dead. Morgan.
I'm
Pass.
gonna hand the sword back to Kobold.
Okay. Kobold Jones, your blade is handed back to you.
Oh, alongside. No, you can have it.
Ooh.
Actually, no, hang on, I'll take it back until these guys are gone.
Wait until these guys are gone to take it back.
I'll wait till these guys are gone.
Speaking of, it is their turn. They turn and look to you, Kobold Jones. Now fused once together, you can see bright white feathers beginning to plume out of their form. They look you over, and you hear in Draconic,
You have been offered this thing. Are you pleased with this arrangement?
I am pleased.
Good. Next we meet, we may be foes, but I will forever thank you for freeing me.
Until next time.
you see their arms rip out on different sides, and wings, bright, glorious goose wings, erupt from their form, and they start flying off, having fulfilled their obligation. JJ, your turn.
JJ's gonna shout a healing word over to Buddy.
All
Tell
right.
him to get his butt up.
15. Easy to do. Mark it off. Call it there.
But there's 60 feet on that, so.
That's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're well within range.
Yeah. But she wanted to stay over near the sword, kinda. She was gonna move over back towards the sword.
Sure.
And just kind of check shit out over there.
Sure. You look it over. At this point, we're no longer in combat. So I'll ask you guys, do you want to do resolution right now about what's left over and heading back? Or do you want to handle that next session? I know we're about an hour past time, so I don't want to keep anybody up.
I'll have to do next session.
Next session?
Can't stay up much longer. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I wanted to make sure.
We don't know how long going for a swim's gonna take.
Also true.
Because I'm going down there. I've had Alter Self since first level. Or third level, whenever I took it. Like,
I've had it forever. I'm gonna
I have been waiting for Alter Self to be useful. And I heard we had a pool to deal with, and I said, I'm gonna have that ready when we go to there.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, in that case, then, I would go grab the mask, do the whole thing. If you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. It's why you have to stay after the breaks. But yes, having bested this really foul, rude, and terrifying creature, the Seekers of Gallant are now poised to reclaim what treasures lie at the bottom of this lake. Truly, we thank each and every one of you for staying with us throughout the portions of today's broadcast, and we, of course, couldn't have done it without you. Your love, your support, and truly, your prowess, you level 20 characters. We'll be rating Fae, Fiends, and Friends now. If you're a subscriber to the channel, make sure that, of course, you use your Goblin emotes to let them know that you're part of the Goblin Raid. As always, we thank you so very much for putting up with all of this bullshit nonsense that our DM creates, as truly, he's probably crazy pants. We'll see you next time. Same place, same time, second wake. Peace out.